What's good, everybody? What's good, y'all? How's everybody doing over here? Hold on, let me get this off this little screen real quick. All right over here. Yes, I'm here. What's good, everybody? Now, see, there's some shit that's happening right now. It's something happening right now in Rochester, New York. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't know if I can say the name right. But before I get into the bullshit, let me give a shout out to the chat room, okay? Thank you, everybody, for joining us. You could be anywhere else. You could be watching TV. You could be watching somebody else's other live protests. But y'all over here kicking it while I'm bringing it, okay? Oh, let me get to the phone real quick. Of course, y'all see I got me a couple of little cold ones, IPA. And I'm over here. All right. I'm bringing it, okay? What's going on, Art? What's going on, Carol? What's good, John? And who else we got up in here? What's up, Big Dre? We got Big Dre in the house. We got John Doe. Hey, John Doe. We got Petra. And we got Indigo. What kind of name is Indigo? What? Man.
Hi, everybody.
Can I say hey? Can I say hey, everybody? No, you blew our. This is my other channel. All right. Y'all looking at all this bullshit that's going on right here. For real. Y'all see all the bullshit that's going on right here. So much bullshit. Every day gets new bullshit. Every day it is new bullshit. I'm just saying. It's new bullshit every day. What's going on, the conservative patriot? I ain't seen you in a minute. I was wondering where you been. I ain't seen you in a while, man. Maybe I ain't been getting uploaded. No, I don't know if you've been on live stream. Yeah, he's probably still in YouTube jail. No, he's been out of YouTube jail. They had on in YouTube jail for a copyright. I said, shit, that's why I got 5 channels. You feel me? That's right, CP. The fuckery. Too much fuckery. The fuckery gotta go. The fuckery is a hoax. So what's good, everybody? Thank you, everybody, for sharing this. Oh, yeah, let me share this to my Facebook page. I'll be out of YouTube jail on my other page, on my other YouTube channel this Sunday. And so I'll be out. But I'm still debating on, you know what I'm saying, keeping my rumbles over here. You know. But don't mind, they're going to still find a way to shut you down. That's why I'm at, like, whatever. They did many other YouTubers like that. Many of them.
Oh, you officially started your vacation.
And I officially started my vacation. I started my vacation. Whoopee! Yeah, 8 straight days off. 8 straight days off. Man.
Pray we don't kill each other.
You said, "More, you gonna screen share the wedding?" Hey, yeah, I'm on. Yeah, oh yeah, I'll screen share. Yeah, my daughter gave some positive happening right now. I mean, it's a positive thing happening. me and Kelly had a good place in our life. I say that ain't positive, but you know what I'm saying? We got all the things positive that are happening right here. So you said first great news I heard all day. Yeah, wedding. My daughter get married tomorrow. That's what you heard. You heard? You feel me? What's going on, Nisi and PA from Twitter? What's up? We got Twitters in the house. You know, it was right there, man. Oh, Bo Mo, you froze. But I'm right here, y'all. Sometimes people be late getting notifications, especially on this channel. They'll really make sure they'll hide a lot of my notifications over here, for real. Yeah.
It's gonna be Friday night rumble.
You said what?
You're gonna end up having a Friday night rumble.
Oh, Friday Night Rumble? Tonight, yeah. Friday Night Rumble. Fuck it. But I'm ready to rumble tonight. You dig? What's going on, Soul? So let me go and get to this, you dig? Right here. What the hell is going on?
Oh yeah, this thing get me soon. You have to move your car?
The people united from nothing, free to feed.
I want to check how far it is. Let's just see it together. It doesn't look like we're moving up there yet, so. It's by that white building.
Are we gonna play like smashing things?
Yeah. Okay. What do you think?
I don't know. Better safe than sorry.
Right.
I wonder how much harder this is smashing though.
You're gonna walk one block up to check on the car. Anyone is listening?
Don't be 6'9". Yeah, you got it. Just record the cops committing crimes. People don't commit crimes, police do.
There y'all go. Y'all sound
I
dumb as
guarantee you if
fuck.
they bust those windows, they're going to shoot live rounds.
No.
They're going to say they was in fear for their life.
Now motherfucking petty already, motherfucker. Y'all sound stupid as fuck. Y'all sound stupid as fuck. You know? And then I guarantee you all the black women that's in the motherfucking are ABWs. It never fails. Every black woman that I've seen, you know, that's protested, some of them got a baby on their hip. They angry black women looking for Captain Save-A-Hole at a goddamn protest. And the motherfuckers can't even save a hole. They can't even save their own motherfucking selves. They can't save you. I'm telling you, I can guarantee you, most motherfucker that's in that motherfucker are self-hate motherfuckers. You got them dumb white folks over there. You got dumb niggas over there.
In their parents' basement.
In their parents' basement. Ain't Moody out there eating on Pop-Tarts. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's that Antifa type of shit. Now they all turning into Antifa. They all turn into Antifa. Look at these stupid motherfuckers, man. I guarantee you. Watch. If you see a black woman, I bet you it's an ABW. I bet you I can spot an ABW.
We got brothers.
I'll be like, ABW alert.
Well, say something to the people. We got 800 people on.
Look at this insecure ass.
We out here all night, man. You already know.
Until when?
Until Lovely Warren resigned, Chief of Police resigned.
He don't know what the fuck he talking about. He just going on what they talking about.
All the police officers were fired and prosecuted.
Yo,
Program.
Me and his brother ain't talked all night. That y'all can witness the same demands that we both just gave.
That's all we want.
In 2 separate interviews. Love you, bro.
Hold on, where them black women at? Where black people at?
I'm not adding to the trouble. I'm out here as a citizen. Stop lying.
ABW alert.
Mary, Joe, Newton. You're adding to the trouble. You on here starting trouble, talking about I'm adding to the trouble. I'm not doing anything but exercising my First Amendment. White people don't like the Constitution, do y'all? Only the white people out here like the Constitution.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get on
Do
them
you
dumb white folks
that
too.
during a protest, it is an act of war. And when you engage in war, certain rules don't apply. So my phone went die on y'all, but I'm about to go over here and sit on this bench real quick. Get up there.
Look at all this. Exactly, Carrie.
Barricade the vehicles in.
Never seen so much dumb motherfuckers in my
I think actually
motherfucking
this might do
life.
the opposite. I think this might not get
Out of my
Trump
whole
reelected.
48 years. Hold on.
Trump won't win.
Out of 48 years of my life, this is the first time I ever seen some really dumb motherfuckers. I've seen dumb motherfuckers, but these motherfuckers are beyond dumb. They are beyond stupid. I'm like, sit your goofy ass down, man. These are the type of motherfuckers that wouldn't have survived in our time. They wouldn't have survived in the 90s. I probably they would have got their ass whooped. His bike would have been stolen over there. You know? Remember the way Mike D said on the Beastie Boy, he said this here, I'll steal young honey like I stole your bike. Nigga was stealing bike. It was like, motherfucker would take your motherfucking bikes. You motherfuckers. Y'all hiding behind the police. Remember, I've been said that. I said that in 2017 when I went to the rally in Chicago. I said, y'all hide behind the police. Won't y'all protest somewhere else? They only protest downtown where security at? Huh? Yep. But they don't protest nowhere else? I've been said that. You look at it.
Pushed us even further down Court Street, back to where we started. And
these motherfuckers do not have a clue what's in store for them. They don't have a clue. They don't have anything coming. They are faded. They didn't make it. Their mind is done. You know, I stand with what I say. I stand with Kyle Rittenhouse. How you say his name? I call him Kyle Rittenhouse, right? Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse. I stand with him. I call him Kyle R. You know, I stand with him. He's the American hero. The American hero. These people over here ain't heroes. Look at them. They ain't no heroes.
But look, we the people shall prevail, right? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You weren't talking to me. I'm sorry. Jessica Kettner was not talking to me. I'm glad I didn't get disrespectful, Jessica. Got an ally. Oh, maybe you was talking to me because you said Mary, not you. I don't know. God bless you.
I've been seeing people change right before my eyes lately. It's like their mind just switch. Their mind just switch because they feel like they belong to something. Insecure motherfuckers dealing with insecurities and not knocking people for insecurities because I deal with insecurities. Everybody deal with insecurities, but these motherfuckers took their insecurities to the extreme and made themselves extremists. They don't went far left on us. They don't went far left on us. To all you MAGA bots that have called out months ago, where y'all at too? Where y'all at too? Where y'all at too? Why was you really in the movement? You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. I told you, man, we got more shit worry about than that motherfucking Michael Vick. I been told you motherfucking that, but you motherfuckers don't fucking listen. Uh-huh. I bet y'all ain't thinking about Michael Vick now. Remember I been said that, John? Come on now. Drum roll. I bet y'all forgot about Michael Vick now. I bet y'all forgot about this. I don't hear motherfucker talking about that shit now, motherfucker. Shit. I'm about to say, forget Planned Parenthood. Let the motherfuckers, man. I ain't got time for them motherfuckers. They gonna build them Planned Parenthood. They do, but Trump did say something about Planned Parenthood. I tell you that. That he win election, he gonna defund Planned Parenthood. So y'all better be nice, motherfucker.
He said today he spent $300 billion that he give the people, but the Democrats won't let him.
Yep. Y'all better be nice. Y'all finna be. I'm telling y'all. Y'all so busy trying to destroy this country, Democrats. Look at these motherfuckers. There go the soy boys. They're multi-soy boys.
Now, crowds are continuing. We're on South Glen Avenue and Core Street, where police have even pushed the protesters even further. And I'm gonna try to stay less confident, but the mace and the smoke and everything is in my system here. Yeah, they're moving up. This is a lot going on here. No, sir. A lot going on here, though.
Still not be the same. I'm just saying.
This shit is a game. Let the games begin. They fall for the games.
I pay them to be here. We all pay them to be here.
Game to be sold, not be told.
I want to read myself.
I'm trying not to get hit.
I'm carrying camera equipment. And as, again, this continues, there's a lot going on here. There are people are flowing here, supporting the Black Lives Matter. Wow, very intense in here. Very intense. And also,
and first of all, I'm gonna let everybody know this. I know y'all ain't seen me out there in a little bit, but I will be out there. Maurice Doak ain't hiding, ain't scared. I already proved my point. Remember I said in that Inglewood video, I said I got nothing to prove no more. I've been said that at the last of the video. Before I ended that video, I said I ain't got nothing to prove. No matter what happens, I have already showed y'all better than I can tell y'all. Ain't no conservative ever walked through Inglewood with a MAGA hat on. If I did it back then, like last year, I'll do it now. You know, just been living my life. Just been living my motherfucking life. I'm tired of you dumb motherfuckers don't see this shit, and I bring it to y'all. I bring out the truth. It ain't about motherfucking political views and shit. I give a fuck about them want to vote for Biden if they do. It's their own thing, but don't try to, destroy. Don't use that for your own agenda. Don't use it for your own getting your rocks off, getting your thrills off. You know?
Because you support Trump, people act like that's the only thing you can focus on top about.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
And not disagree with Republicans.
Yeah. And let me tell you this famous 2 words that they use. When you come with something about what you believe, what you this with the Trump, they famous 2 words is fuck Trump. They never have no no story behind it.
Their favorite two words are he's racist.
He's racist. Fuck Trump. It's them 2 words. He's racist. And I've been, going at it with you motherfuckers these past 4 years. And I'm tired of going at it with you stupid motherfuckers. Dumbasses.
So I said the other night, some people just ain't gonna make it.
They ain't gonna do it. You know, I see shit. I'm still growing too. Because sometimes I try to go ahead and save a few people. I'm at a point I'm tired of trying to even save a few people, man. Y'all motherfuckers see what the fuck I do. Y'all motherfuckers know who the fuck I am. Man. Got nothing to prove. Went to Inglewood with no gun. With a MAGA hat on, a MAGA jersey. And all y'all saw me was getting hugs from people. Sitting down at bus stops talking to them. It wasn't nothing. Talking to one guy, he had a machine gun. He was like, follow me on Instagram. Niggas don't give a fuck. Man, niggas eating, chewing this shit up. Excuse to be out after curfew. Man, they chewing that shit up, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all. I'm just like, man, I'm tired of these niggas over here. And when I say niggas be on some nigga shit. Because when they out there burning our community, when they out there for no cause, for no purpose, they on nigga shit. And I can be on nigga shit, but I choose not to be on nigga shit. It's some stupid white, but white people can be on some nigga shit too. You know, look, Antifa be on some nigga shit too. Look at this shit, man.
I want to move in here. You can tell it's getting very chaotic here. Very chaotic.
Of course.
And look, oh, they're using tables to try to block some of the space here. Let's move in. I'm gonna move in here. And here's one of the pepper balls that was deployed here. And they're on the floor. You can see that pepper balls are on the floor. I just showed you what one of them looked like. They're some plastic balls that are white and red. And when they hit an object, they will, a powdery substance will come out of it. And
Hold on for a second, yo. Hold on for a second. Let me pull something up really quick.
This is the Debate Me channel. Breaking news. Black Lives Matter has lost their minds. They just went into a restaurant in Rochester, New York.
Hold on, this wasn't live. I did this stuff real quick. Hold on, let me get around to the screen share. I need to rewind that because it was a clip John had sent me. Right here, look at this. Right there. All right, there we go. So, damn, I'm getting cold at this. Oh, I'm getting good at this. Cheers to Maurice Delk from learning how to do this fast. There we go. I'm trying to get too tipsy tonight because I can get up for my daughter's wedding. I don't want to go there with no hangover. So, why you don't hear nothing? You hear me?
I know. I thought I was listening to a report.
No. It was a clip that John sent me, and I'm actually got it right here. Oh, you ain't looking at the phone over there. You ain't see what's going on. Okay. All right. Here I go, y'all. Check this out. You dig?
This is the Debate Me channel. Breaking news. Black Lives Matter has lost their minds. They just went into a restaurant in Rochester, New York, and trashed it. Take a look.
Now, do y'all see this nigga shit right here? Y'all see this shit right here, man. I mean, y'all already know where this is going. You already know what's gonna become of this. Y'all know the path that they are going. Y'all know what way they are going. Look at this.
So I think what happened there is there's a guy that tossed that table, and I guess that lady freaked out and she started running. And we see this guy, there's a guy right here that appears to toss the table that I guess they were sitting at. So they were just eating. People are just here eating. I believe this is relevant to the guy, I believe in Rochester, that he died in police custody. They put I think it was some kind of spit guard they put on his head, and the footage just came out. I did the footage about them going to the police station. It was some kind of press briefing or whatever. So tonight they're out there protesting. There's people eating. I have not found the details in terms of why they chose this particular restaurant. I'm assuming perhaps somebody is there who is relevant perhaps to what happened, but I do not know. All I know is they went to this restaurant and it's insanity. This table was tossed, the lady freaked out, and that's what you're seeing right now.
Shut your drummer ass up.
We're shutting your party down. Calm down. Calm
So at least we have some individuals that are kind of being sensible. I mean, this whole insanity of busting into a restaurant like this, I presume they're at a minimum, they're being disruptive, but on top of that, they're also kind of go home type of deal. I mean, I'm here eating dinner, food I paid for, and I'm being asked to leave type of thing. But apparently there is a limit because some of these guys are saying don't throw the chairs. I mean, I'm reluctant to give credit for that considering the insanity that's happening. So yeah, let's continue.
Look, there go an angry black woman right there. An ABW right there. Mad because she's an insecure bitch. Look at this. Why don't you insecure bitches just stay your motherfucking ass at home and take care of your motherfucking kids and go ahead and whatever, make love to your baby daddy, do what you got to do and be a real motherfucking woman instead of going out there being an insecure, angry black woman. Next. Starbucks alert.
So I gotta say one thing that's
Starbucks
a
alert.
little bit bizarre. I mean, I see this happening in situations even worse than this when there's a shooting or whatever. Why people just stay around.
Becky alert.
You're in a restaurant. There's a crowd of people that's coming in. They're throwing down tables. Why are you guys still here? Like, look at this guy.
Okay, before he finished talking, I want to talk about this shit, man. Right? Look, them bunch of Beckys and motherfucker. That's a Becky and a Brad. That's a real Becky and a Brad right there. Dumb motherfuckers right there, man. And Becky, oh my God, Becky, let's go ahead and see this. This riot is awesome. Oh my God, I feel bad from being white. Oh my God. Oh God, that's why I'm only gonna suck black dick. Oh my God, Becky, we should only suck black dick. Becky, Brad, you can go ahead. We swingers anyway. We poly anyway. You dig? But look at these. I'm telling you, deliberate white guilt. They guilty. They don't know what the fuck why they guilty. They motherfuckers don't know what the fuck what hanging from a tree is. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm in my petty mode, man. Go ahead. Listen. Look at this.
He's on his phone. She's just standing there looking. She's standing there looking. She's standing there looking. Especially as women. I mean, I guess she's there with her friends or whatever. But leave, right? I mean, with all the stuff that's been happening, nothing has been directly necessarily linked to Black Lives Matter, but definitely with the protesting, things have been crazy. They just had the guy in Portland just killed. I mean, leave, guys. Don't just stand around looking. Get out of there.
If you don't give us our shit,
Hey, what's up, Wasteland Workshop?
Nigga, what shit do you motherfucking need, nigga? Look at you, you fake Debo looking motherfucker, you. Look at you. Pants all tight ass motherfucking pants you got on, nigga. Look at this. This ain't even the skinny jean wearing motherfucker. This is the painted pants wearing motherfucker. Look like motherfucker painted the motherfuckers on. You dumb motherfucker, you.
So they're just tossing there.
And you see them dumbass Beckys over there. Look, I want you to look at the Beckys and ABWs.
Their food. And they're still sitting there. Look at them. They're still sitting there. Get out. This is insanity. I've been holding my tongue a little bit on Black Lives Matter, which I'm not really a fan of. But after this, yeah, we're gonna have a talk about this at the end of this live stream. This has gotten out of hand.
Can I get a big nigga, please?
All right, so okay, this is what I gotta say about this. Like this is okay. I appreciate what the core movement of what Black Lives Matter stands for, fighting for equality, fighting against police brutality, and for us all to be treated with respect. However, what I have a problem with is, and what I've been observing is, Black Lives Matter talks about silence is violence, but yet they have silence as well. You can't tell us silence is violence when you guys are silent with violence. When there was the police ambush in Chicago that the mainstream media refused to cover, MSNBC, CNN,
they don't want to cover nothing.
The Young Turks, all silent, right? Police standing around, not even in riot gear, getting attacked on the police officers. This was at a Black Lives Matter event. Now, I looked at it, I tried to be objective, and I said, okay, it's a separate group of people that are doing that. The Black Lives Matter people were there peacefully. But in that event and many other events, Black Lives Matter has been far too silent. Now, I know someone's going to go and say, no, they speak out about this stuff. They're not speaking out loud enough, because I'm paying attention to this stuff. I'm watching these videos. I'm reporting on this content, and I have yet to see any major focus on stuff like this, like Black Lives Matter leaders saying, this is not what these things with our flags. You are damaging the movement. We do not stand for this, right? So when we see this kind of conduct going down and Black Lives Matter is silent about it, you become like accomplices. And it's bigger than that. I look at the riots happening in Portland. I look at the mainstream media as being accomplices. Everyone who refuses to speak out against this kind of activity is complicit, and you are accomplices. MSNBC, CNN, David Pakman, the Young Turks, and Black Lives Matter, the organization themselves. Silence is violence.
You see, this nigga got his skateboard. See, I call them the Wiggers. The Wiggers.
Violence. You have riots in the streets in Portland. I don't hear Black Lives Matter saying stop the violence, stop the chaos, stop trying to burn down buildings.
We don't hear that.
MSNBC, CNN, the Young Turks, David Pakman. I don't see them reporting on it.
We don't see them reporting on that. We only see them reporting on something that was reported on CNN, something that was reported on you know what I'm saying, ABC, all these other channels, mainstream media. That's reported on mainstream media. That's what it's about to them. They ain't about the facts. They ain't about the truth. They ain't about the proof. They're about lies. They're about deception. You know why they're about deception? Because they are deceived. When you deceive, you believe. Even though you don't believe, I believe, but they believe lies. They believe lies. It's going to make their brain fry. Man, don't get me started, yo. Don't please get me started.
They don't want to report on the riots. They don't want to use the word riots. They don't want to have riots in their thumbnails. They want to pretend like it's not happening. The politicians, same thing, right? I'm not even going to give the Republicans any credit, because they only talk about it because it makes the Democrats look bad, right? They don't care either.
Thank you for calling that out. The Republicans only call that because they make the Democrats look bad. They always want to be motherfucking professional, man. Man, fuck you and being professional. Fuck all you motherfuckers too. Fuck you crackers on the right side too. That's on that bullshit too. Next.
Right? The politicians that we have, they're pretty much owned by the elites, and it's disgusting. They do not serve the people. They serve the corporations. They serve the elites. Right? It's all about self-interest. So Republicans will talk about the riots, talk about the violence, because it's an attack on the Democrats. So it serves their political purposes, not because they actually care. Right? Democrats, in the meantime, want to pretend like nothing's happening, and you have mainstream media acting as accomplices as well. But I put this squarely.
Dear rhinos, can you please call it out too?
At Black Lives Matter, especially because one thing I don't do, I don't look at violence that happens in close proximity to Black Lives Matter and then just call it Black Lives Matter. But here we have people with the flags. And I'm not saying Black Lives Matter authorizes this event. Anybody can carry a flag anywhere. However, what I am saying is there are people who are using the Black Lives Matter name label, and this is what they're doing to it. If Black Lives Matter has a problem with this, then I have a problem with their silence about this. Speak up. Speak up. Otherwise, you are proving to us that you are accomplices to this. You're saying one thing, like the politicians, about what your movement is about, and then you're doing something else, right? Maybe not directly, but if you see this behavior and you're allowing it to happen in your name, you are essentially being an accomplice.
ABW alert.
Now, beyond that, there's some protesting going on. We're going to take a look at that in a bit. I'm going to cue that up 1 second.
Calm down. We shutting your party down. Shut it down. Shut your anger ass out. You sound like an angry Mexican.
Fuck you!
This ain't the motherfucking revolution, you dumb motherfuckers.
Hey everyone, don't
In addition to Rochester being the scene of where that guy that got killed that had the spit guard on, he died in police custody. Rochester also, I believe, is the location where you had the business owner, small business owner, a woman and her husband. The woman was beat by some random guys that I guess they were trying to break into a jewelry store. I think it was fire something, supplies, equipment store or something. So they came up and they were beating the husband and the wife with like 2x4s, really disgusting. And then they sort of just ran off. And now, again, this I believe is related to the recently released police video of the individual that died in police custody that had a lot of people refer to it as a hood. I believe it was actually a spit guard, is my understanding. And I think that's what this protesting is all about.
Next. I'm gonna show y'all in the future.
So I'm not gonna run this live stream too long. There's so much stuff happening today. I pumped out so many videos today. It's just overwhelming. Every time I wanna put it. What is this?
Hey, when I get a chance, I'm gonna run down y'all some footage that I have done these past 2 years, and you're gonna see not once I incited violence. Only thing I did, I cussed Auntie. I did threaten to beat a couple of Antifa's ass. I did do that. They triggered me. But other than that, I really didn't do it. You know, I've been arrested last year, but they dropped the charges, you know, for inciting violence when I was in Chicago. After Jamon Allison met me up there and a few other patriots, you know, I was up there with MJ. Shout out to MJ. And I did. I was a little disorderly. They told me to be cool, and I was at the Greyhound station. I was mad because the Greyhound station was like about 3 hours late. And I'm tripping, and they called me with some fucking beer outside. I had a 6-pack out there drinking. So they got rid of my ticket. So I had to buy a new ticket and everything, and they banned me from the Greyhound there, and I kept talking shit, and they arrested me. And then, you know what I'm saying, my mom and them came and got me. I'm like, God damn it. She's like, shit out. I'm like, fuck y'all. I was all talking shit. I was mad. You know, so I mean, look, I ain't perfect either, you dig? But come on now, I ain't gonna burn up no shit. That's it. But it was still a political agenda that I was dealing with that day, for real. They saw my MAGA hat on, they kept fucking with me, security over there. So I'll talk about that later.
It's right here. Wow. I think this is a bunch of people getting in the face of a guy who has a gun and he has his hand on his gun.
ABW alert. Look at this bitch with her hands right on her hip, looking like this. Look, I want to be saved. I want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Looking for one of those Captain Save a Hole. I told y'all, ABW alert. Look where I put this right here. ABW alert right there. Look at this. I point the bitch out. Next.
Ready to defend himself. Wow. Insanity.
The gentleman was being accosted right now, his name is Gary Wayne.
How many more people are gonna die?
Mm-hmm.
This country's really becoming like a fallen state, guys. Or a failed state, rather.
Right where that is correct, Jamie. That is it.
So now it appears that this is one thing I was afraid of. In the beginning, they were focused mainly on government, so government buildings, police cars, and they were staying away from the residential neighborhoods. But now they're starting to venture into the neighborhoods as well. They went to the mayor in Portland's his condo, and they were burning stuff downstairs. They burned some building, flashing lights in the windows, like really being a nuisance to the neighbors. And now in Rochester, I guess they're going to the neighborhoods. I'm tired, guys. I've done so many videos today. I'm exhausted. Now they're going to the neighborhoods in Rochester, calling people out into the streets, I guess is what they're saying. Hey, M. Paul. M. Paul is watching from the UK. I got cousins out in the UK. You know where Lewisham is? Would you like a spot of tea? Paul, would you like a spot of tea? That's horrible. I'm sorry. I apologize. I got cousins in the UK. I'm not in the UK, so that's inappropriate. So if you're just joining in the live stream, this started with a bunch of protesters with the Black Lives Matter flags. They just sort of busted into a restaurant and they started tossing tables and kicking people out. Insanity. And then I got wind of the protesting, so that's what we're looking at now. But I guess a group, a separate group from these guys or part of this group, I'm not sure the direct connection with this, but they definitely all had Black Lives Matter flags and they just busted in. People were trying to, Paul wants a scone. You'd like a scone. So they just busted in and started throwing tables around and kicking people out. People were just there eating their dinner, you know. You got to also think about small businesses that have been shut down. They're just now being able to open up and get some money coming in.
I see likewise in the house.
I guess your night's ruined at this point. I mean, any damage that they did, I don't think they really did too much damage, but I'm sure there's some damage. And it all matters because restaurants already, that's a tight business to be in before any of this stuff was going on. And now with being shut down for a while, Now they're open with limited customers. I mean, even some broken plates. You know what I mean? Who knows how bad they're struggling right now.
I will be opening up the panel real soon. But I'm gonna keep the video a limit 2 hours, so it'll be like for like at least an hour. Everybody get up on here, so I gotta get up in the morning. Tomorrow my daughter's wedding, so I will open up the panel, and I'll have an hour left for everybody. So y'all got an hour of fuckery and yelling at each other. Y'all want to scream at each other? Go ahead, do it. Likewise, get triggered. Go ahead. But likewise, calm down. His ass ain't been getting triggered lately. Likewise, used to be off the chain and shit, man. Nigga, calm down, man, because your ass getting older, man. Nigga, be like, calm down, nigga.
Benefit. It's like Donald Trump talks about opening schools safely. But when you look at his actual execution, when you look at his actually what he's focused on, what he keeps talking about, he's not about safety, right? He's just about appearance. Let's get the schools going. Let's get everybody back to work so the economy can get back, so I can look good and I can get reelected. So same thing with the Black Lives Matter. I hold everyone to the same standard. If you're truly against this kind of chaos and the riots, then you need to be loud. I need to be hearing all the time Black Lives Matter speaking out and saying, we don't stand for this. Please don't use.
First of all, if anybody be on them listening, you know, come on. If anybody on them listening right now, I want them to hear me out. My panel was very open. I drop open links. It's like an open call in. Oh, that's why I like why you come down. You don't drink no more. Okay, you ain't drinking your Coke 45. Stop. You always distracting me. But man, what the fuck I just said? What did I just say? Somebody asked me what I just said. I forgot. Damn, I forgot what I said. I was gonna say. I hate when I do that. It's like a blooper. But anyway, I'm gonna open up the panel in a little bit because everybody has a voice. Oh yeah, I give everybody a platform, and I get a few MAGA bots, MAGAteurs. Mo, you let these motherfuckers on your show, they're gonna kill your channel, man. Fuck that. YouTube already killed my channel any motherfucking way. Dumbasses. They killed my channel. Come on now, 25 people watching over here. It used to be like about 500 or 300, had a big number, and they stopped it. Fuck YouTube. Y'all killed my panel. Guess what? Now I'm finna bring everybody on here, and I'm gonna kill your channel now. I'm gonna kill your platform, motherfucker. Oh, thanks. So you said, yeah, my panel is open, and it been like this before YouTube. I was on my goddamn phone. Some people, hey man, get off here. I'm gonna let this Black Lives Matter come on and talk. See, he didn't have the ear. Listen. And tomorrow, after my daughter's wedding, I'm gonna bring it to y'all. I don't know if any of y'all follow Trilogic, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have an open discussion. So I don't know what that's gonna become, but I'm willing to sit there. I don't know who's gonna be on the panel. Don't know, but I'm ready. I'm ready at all times, and I'm ready to talk with everybody. You know, that's why I fuck with BMT, because he ready to talk with everybody. You know, pro-blacks are welcome here too. Everybody's welcome here. So ain't nobody killing my channel. Oh, your views going down. Yes, my views going down. Yes, it is. That's a good thing. My views going down. That's because you motherfuckers ain't trying to search me. If you follow me, I guarantee you, people that really follow me, if they don't get notification, they know I do thick skin only on the Rumble. I guarantee you, the people on the Rumble will come here at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, looking to see if I'm alive. If they got notification, and they actually come on here and say, "Mo, I have not got a notification." Yeah, you got it. I mean, real talk. Come on, y'all. Y'all know how I get down. Get down. Right here. You know, it's wonderful. You know. Oh, you said who Tree? She's very raw. I think she might be a little bit more like, ooh, man, she's cutthroat. That's all I gotta say. Cutthroat. That's all I gotta say. It's cutthroat. Very cutthroat. You know, don't agree with everything she say, but very cutthroat. You cutthroat. Cheers to you. And I'm a cutthroat vlogger. You dig? You're right, Lisa. It's my channel, do me. But I'm sick of yelling at these motherfuckers. You don't like it? I'll put a link on here and I'll cuss your ass out. I'll put the link in the chat room, and I guarantee you probably going to change your fucking name. Likewise, I said my channel will be up in a few weeks. Hey, can I be a guest? Likewise. Okay. Hey, I want to be your first guest. That'd be fun. But hold on, let me get back to this real quick.
Use our flags if you're going to be doing this kind of stuff. Put up a code of conduct thing on your website. You know what I mean? If you're going to participate in events and label as Black Lives Matter, this is how we expect you to conduct yourselves. I mean, if you're not doing that, then that means you're condoning this behavior, which means Black Lives Matter is an accomplice and, to me, should be held accountable. Now, I'm not saying that they should go to jail because people with their flags did something, but I mean, pressure should be put on them, just like how I put pressure on the media. Put pressure on Fox for their misinformation regarding coronavirus. Put pressure on CNN, MSNBC, David Pakman, the Young Turks for not talking about the riots, not talking about the burning of the police station. They're trying to burn buildings with police officers inside. That's attempted murder, right? I got to put pressure on all these mainstream media.
Do these motherfuckers look like they paid? Let me just bring it to y'all like this. Do these motherfuckers look like they paid? Come on now. Look at this. Mostly white motherfuckers on this motherfucker. Mostly crackers on this motherfucker. I'm saying it. Yes, I said crackers. Next.
Every single one of them, the independent guys as well, for not reporting news accurately, for being slanted and biased, and pushing this kind of what we're seeing right here. Many of these people are here participating in this event based on their misinformation that they get from mainstream media. Mainstream media gets them all sort of angry and pulls their emotional strings based on how they skew stories. Now, I'm not saying that there isn't bad things happening, but basically the media doesn't necessarily create the fire. The fire's already there. What they do is they throw fuel on the fire for profit. They take something that's already bad and they paint it in an even, so even more negative light, because the idea is the more upset and angry people get, the more money they make, because they get the engagement on the videos, they get the clicks, they get the ad revenue, and that's what it's all about. Mainstream media, independent media, all alike. So I say hold everyone accountable. The politicians who talk the talk but won't walk the walk. Black Lives Matter, who talks the talk but won't walk the walk, right? If you're not about the chaos and the riots, you need to walk that walk. Stand up against it. Be loud. Be very vocal. There should be a whole section on your website. Maybe it's there. I'll have to check. Last time I checked, it wasn't there. Hold them accountable. Mainstream media not reporting the full scope of what's happening. Hold them accountable. You guys are partly responsible for the violence and chaos happening in our streets, because you are purposely getting people more and more upset and angry beyond what they would have already been based on what's happening, and all for profit, and it's disgusting. Yep, mainstream media is absolutely corrupt. And by doing these kind of things, politicians, mainstream media, independents alike, you are giving. So you say, oh, we want to get rid of Trump, right? You want to get rid of Trump, then stop helping Trump. By you guys being quiet about the violence and destruction that's happening in the streets, you're acting as accomplices. You're associating and affiliating yourself with destruction and chaos and violence. That is helping Donald Trump, right? Why would people want to have a Democratic leader in power when you guys won't even talk about the riots and the violence? You want to pretend like it's just protesting. Yes, majority of it is peaceful protesting. But the reason you guys keep saying that all the time is because you want to distract from the fact that when it is violent, it gets really violent, and it's on a regular basis. So I don't care if on a regular basis you have 8 hours of peaceful protesting and then 2 hours of destruction and violence. You've got to talk about the destruction and violence. Don't just keep distracting and saying peaceful protest, peaceful. Yes, that's great. I like the people with the signs and they're talking around. They just hold their signs up. They're singing. They're doing painting. That stuff is awesome. Talk about it. That's great. But do not ignore the riots that are happening on a nightly basis and have been happening for over 90 days. Stop calling them demonstrations. Stop calling them protests. That's not protesting. Literally, you have a guy who just got shot to death in Portland. This has to stop. What was the name of that guy? David Dorn, I think, was that police captain that got shot and killed. A retired police captain shot and killed, laying on a sidewalk, bleeding to death. MSNBC silent. CNN silent. David Pakman silent. The Young Turks silent. Right? Disgusting. Guys, I'm exhausted. I've done so many videos today covering so many news stories. I'm going to give you guys the link to a stream that you guys can watch after I end this stream. You guys can watch that full stream if you want to watch more of it. I'm going to, for those of you guys that are just joining the live stream, I'm going to show you the beginning where they went into the restaurant. And just started.
Hey, John, if you can get that link to that stream that he's about to do, I would appreciate it, brother. If you can find that link, I know you know, I mean, you're good with all that shit, man. Find that stream.
Buonanotte.
Yeah. Find that stream, John, if you get a chance, man. If you can find that stream. All right.
Bonsoir.
Handcuff. Laid on the ground.
Oh shit! What's up? Psychopathy is in the house, man. I saw you Psycho on the RBR shit. Come on now, man. You know RBR is a fucking joke. I use him for entertainment, man. He's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I got a special place in my heart for that, bro. For real. All bullshit aside, I got a special place in my heart for that brother. He just don't know the fuck he talking about, and I just go. He's my getaway.
So I'm going to show you the footage that I have that started it all.
And you right, Psychopathies. Where are the black people at? I've been saying it for 3 years. I've been saying BLM is a product of white supremacy.
So this is the restaurant. People are just eating. And then a bunch of Black Lives Matter people show up. Insanity. Tell them to go home. You're going to see a guy toss a table right now. I think he just tossed one right there. Now he's going to toss another table. Watch this guy right here. Watch him right here. Toss to the table. The lady freaks out.
I'm shutting it down.
Black Lives Matter flags everywhere. So you guys, if you guys don't speak up about this, silence is violence. So here they speak up about the tossing of the chairs at least, but I'm not going to give much points for that. Is that just a sea of people? Wow.
That is paying the skinny jean wearing ass motherfucker right here, man. And there go to Becky's. There go to Becky's. There they go. Y'all see the Becky's. Black Lives Matter. Those are suburban Becky's. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open the panel.
All right, guys, this is the Debate Me channel, and Black Lives Matter has lost their minds.
Yes, they have lost their motherfucking mind.
They always say, or like to say, silence is violence.
You dig?
So I will be waiting to hear Black Lives Matter leaders speak out against what happened tonight.
Y'all see all this. Okay, I just opened up the panel right there, and I showed y'all this. What's up, rapper? Good to see you, rapper. I'm just saying, and then can I tell you something? I wish more conservative call this shit out too. You know, y'all so busy on this. Trump 2020. No, man. Fuck that Trump 2020 shit. Yeah, I know Trump gonna be president, but this is deeper than Trump. You MAGA bot motherfucker. See, it ain't motherfucker just on a Democratic plantation. You got motherfuckers on a conservative plantation too. Let me shut up. Because I lost a lot of conservatives by telling the truth too. You know, I call fuckery out. On both sides. On both sides. Huh? You want a pancake? You want me to make a pancake? I'm gonna open the panel. I'm gonna make I can make good pancake. Now she gonna make us a pancake right here. Oh, we got my nigga Psychopathies in the house. All right, I'm tired of preaching to the choir over here. This is what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and take this motherfucker off right here. Man, hold on. Yeah. Because I want to, you know what I'm saying? I see you, bro. You don't be on that BLM shit. So I want to hear what the fuck you got to say, goddammit. Shit.
Peace, what's going on? How you?
Hey, I'm pretty good, brother.
All right, that's what's up. I was just, just pointing out in the chat that, everything kind of gets jumbled into this whole BLM box and everything, everything kind of, if you speak out against Trump or the Republicans, you're BLM. That's kind of just how it works or whatever. And but what messes me up is, when you look at these protests, it's not even, you don't even see 15% of the people out there being black. But yet everybody's calling it BLM. Why people ain't calling this the left? Why can't it just be the left? Why does it automatically have to be associated with BLM? Because when you say BLM, people think black people. Let's keep it a buck. Right. People are thinking black people. They think it is a bunch of people from the hood out here doing XYZ. I just saw somebody in the chat mentioning a whole bunch of black people in Chicago doing XYZ. I ain't seen no black people in any of these protests, including Chicago, as far as being a majority. It's like you'll see a couple scattered around here and there, but the vast majority of these people are white liberals. Let's not get it twisted. I mean, you see gays out there with their rainbow flags. You see the feminists out there. They out there waving. They out there swinging black dildos and everything else. Like it's a joke. Like it's like so. Please stop associating everything that's protest, all these people protesting with BLM. And I heard dude, I don't know who that was talking and when you was playing it, but I heard dude saying people need to speak out to the Black Lives Matter leaders and everything. Well, who are they? Who are the Black Lives Matter leaders? Can somebody tell me? Because I've been searching for them for about 5 years. I ain't been able to find them. Can somebody tell me the Black Lives Matter leaders? I don't see them. I just see people protesting with signs up that say Black Lives Matter. That's all I see. I don't see an actual organization.
It was 3 women. See, the original Black Lives Matter I know, man. I'm talking from like 2017 to Hawk Newsom's. And them people right there, you know, Hawk Newsom, the one who interviewed with Cannon's Owens. He's a bitch ass motherfucker because he know not to come for me. But anyway, you got these Hawk News, but then you got a lot of BLM say that he is not part of BLM. So something don't match up with this.
What it is BLM is not an organization. That's the point I was trying to prove. It's not an organization. There is no BLM headquarters. Can't nobody pull up where the headquarters for BLM is at. I ask people all the time. Nobody, they just give me a website. And when you go to the website and you go look at the, you know, like how to get in contact with them, you know how they have like at the bottom of the website, you know, contact us with it. You click on the contact thing and everything else, it takes you to Facebook like pages. Like it's no names attached to this stuff. There's no addresses, no phone numbers, nothing. There's no way to get in contact with nobody because it's not real. It's just a movement that's associated with a hashtag. Like anybody can be BLM. All you gotta do is go out to a protest and just have a sign say Black Lives Matter. You're BLM. It's nothing to it. Like this thing is it's not really what it's all, you know, painted up to be.
You got old folks out there. You got old folks out there. I know some old people and some good people, but they out there yelling Black Lives Matter because they hear it. And you know, old people I respect.
And now they BLM because that's what they did. They BLM. You know, all you need is a shirt or a sign or something, and your Black Lives Matter. Like it's no vetting process, nothing. It's like I said, it's not an organization. It's just a movement. Like, you know, like if the Nation of Islam was out there protesting and everything else, you can identify who they are. You know who the leader is. If you got an issue with the Nation of Islam, you know who to go to and whatever. You know, like it's no problem distinguishing where the leadership is and the fact that it's actually an organization. This is not that. This is something else. This is a political agenda hijacked by the left because it started off as a hashtag. It started off being something else, just a regular hashtag, and it kind of got hijacked by the left and turned into something else. But that's pretty much what that's all about.
All right. What's up, John? I see John in the chat room. We got
John, break it down.
I sent you another. Hey, I sent you another link.
All right. What's up, John? My sand nigga.
My space suit.
Yeah, right. John, when you break that down about their original mission statement that they have now taken down about destroying the nuclear family and how the money is funneled through Act Blue, which is George Soros.
Yeah.
You know,
that Act Blue thing, I did research on the Act Blue. That report was initially a bad report. You talking about the whole Act? That Act Blue thing actually isn't nothing but like a PayPal or something like that. Like this,
it's a Democrat greenhouse. It's for the Democrats, where they can then shoot it to whatever cause they want to send it to politically. It's like a general fund.
That's actually not what it is. That's what it was presented as. That's not actually what it is. What it is that it's nothing more than like a PayPal. Like they people donate to the foundation, like the Democratic Party or whatever, and they do it.
Cash App is what you're saying.
They do it through. Let me finish. Calm down. Let me finish. They do it. They do it through the Act Blue site, like how PayPal or Cash App or something. Like Cash App isn't distributing the money to whoever they want to distribute to it. It's going to the person that you want to give it to. They just doing it through Cash App. That's kind of what Act Blue was. They was donating to the Democratic Party, but they was doing it through Act Blue. But when people saw the reports, they thought that Act Blue was actually distributing the money to X, Y, Z, everything else, and that's not how it went down. So
when I went site takes you to Act Blue, and then Act Blue tells you how much you want to put in your credit card or however you,
right.
But it doesn't you want to append it to a specific.
It does. You can't just donate to Act Blue. You can't just donate to Act Blue. You gotta be. You can go through Act Blue to donate to somebody, but you can't just go there and just donate to Act Blue and they just distribute it to whoever they want to distribute it to. That's not how it works.
There's a directory for them.
Excuse me?
I said there's a directory that gives a list of all of the different organizations within that that group, and you can go to each individual group.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I researched all this. Y'all misread it. I know how it was reported. It originally was reported the way you guys are saying it, but that's, if you look deeper into it, that's not actually what it is. It looks that way if you don't know what it is you're actually looking at. But what you're looking at is them telling you how much money people donated to the Democratic Party through Act Blue. But that wasn't again.
It's only a portion of it. You're right. It's only a portion of it, and each group it has the breakdown of the directories for each one, and what they're funded with, and how much of whatever portion of Act Blue goes to that particular group.
Right. Now, so if people are donating to Black Lives Matter through Act Blue, again, Act Blue ain't nothing but like Cash App. That's just people just using Act Blue to be able to donate to Black Lives Matter, whoever Black Lives Matter is, whoever. Your guess is good as mine. I'm sure y'all can enjoy Soros, whatever.
Does Act Blue take a service fee? Does Act Blue take a service fee for that transaction?
I don't think so. Like Cash App don't take a service fee.
PayPal does that kind of stuff, and even when you pay super chat on YouTube, they take 30%.
Do you know about Cash App? Because Cash App don't take out nothing. Neither does PayPal.
Yeah.
PayPal don't take out nothing either. You can PayPal me right now. I get every dime. They won't get none of it. So like that, PayPal don't take out any. Now, Chat, you're right about Super Chat. Super Chat takes out about.
So it's like PayPal that Super Chat is what you're saying.
Yeah, except not Super Chat, more like PayPal or Cash App, because like you said, Super Chat takes out about 30%. They don't take.
But it's only for organizations, though, right? You can't. It's
for multiple organizations. That's just the site that they use to go through. But a bunch of people go through Act Blue for donations and everything else. It's not just BLM.
So if I wanted to donate it to, let's say, for instance, NRA, I could go through the.
I believe you could if NRA is associated. Yeah, if NRA has is linked up the way they can receive donations through them, then yeah, absolutely, yeah, and it wouldn't be an extra fee or nothing. So so pretty much what y'all was looking at was pretty much like she said, the directory of donations that went through them to go to different spots. Like some of it said Bernie Sanders, some of it said this one or that one or this political party, that political party. It's kind of like what all the political parties use to go for their donations.
Well, let me ask you this: what the money that BLM has received? What have they done? What have they done? Money? How has they helped the Black community?
I guess you missed when I first came up here saying that BLM is kind of a joke. Like I'm not up here defending BLM. I'm just up here.
No. I know, but you seem to know knowledge on it. So I'm just trying to figure that out. So I know.
Oh, well,
I'm just curious what they're giving.
Who's running this stuff and everything else? Your guess is as good as mine. I know ain't nobody black. I know ain't nobody black running this stuff. That's the only thing I'm up here to say. Like,
George Soros dumped $250 million into BLM just recently.
That's possible. I'm not here to question that. I'm just telling. All thing I'm saying is
Act Blue.
Black people are not running BLM. They are not even hardly involved in BLM.
That's the problem I have. A lot of people are thinking that it's going to help Black lives and help Black people in their community. And I don't see where that money's going into the community to help anybody. I haven't even heard that they're hiring for guys that have been shot or been disarmed by police officers.
Portions of it does go to like the ACLU and the NAACP.
Well, the
So it is
NAACP is a
funneled
joke.
correctly,
Not
but
really,
it
because the NAACP is a joke. I'm not
right.
respect that
But
organization.
I
at all.
mean, there
And
are
the Southern
different
Poverty
groups.
Center.
There are different groups that are funded directly through that organization, whether they get a percentage of it or all of it or some of it.
Right.
Hey,
Well,
hey, John, check your mic. I think you got to come back in. You got an echo one over here.
I got echo.
Mine?
No, John.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, I think I hear you. No, I hear you. No, I think you're having bad. He can come right back.
But yeah, that's all. But just when y'all say BLM, just understand this ain't black people.
Oh, a psycho. I've been said that like 3 years ago.
People know this. A lot of people know this. A lot of people know that it's a bunch of college kids, college white kids running around acting fools.
Is that any better?
That's better.
Okay.
Yeah, even them Antifa. A psycho. Are you familiar with Antifa?
Yeah, I'm familiar with them.
Yeah. What you think
You're
about
right. A lot of this is a lot of Antifa type stuff going on. A lot of communists and everything.
Trying call them soy boys.
So I agree with you on that. Yeah, a lot of it. At least as far as like a lot of the commotions you see at these protests and everything, isn't initiated by black people majority of the time. It really isn't.
It was so funny. Psycho.
No, they're just using them.
Hey, when I was in Chicago, right, I go by Antifa, right, and they all try to assault me, right, and I said, "Can you meet me on the west side of Chicago?" I bet you I have my MAGA hat on, and they won't do shit to me, but they will rob you, motherfuckers.
I don't get me in line. I'm not going to tell you safe out there, but yeah.
No, I've done that. I'm from Chicago. I've done that. I walked that. I got love out there. But Antifa will get their ass whooped if they walk in the Chicago hood.
Yeah. They probably be a little bit iffy about messing with somebody.
Yeah. Because I'll be in the hood with a MAGA hat on, Psycho. I'll be in the hood. I was in Inglewood last year. The video. I was out there talking. We had a machine gun, and I proved people wrong that black people don't vote, that they don't give a fuck. I was sitting out there in Inglewood for like 3 hours in a video with my MAGA hat on, the MAGA jersey on, and I got not one static over there.
All right, now I got a question for you. Now I understand your hate for the left and everything else. I'm not the biggest fan of the left myself.
I know.
My question to you though is, why should black people start voting conservative?
Because we have conservative values. I mean, if you look at how black folks are, we always had conservative values. We don't believe in abortion, and most of us, the way our parents are, we don't believe in same-sex marriage. So let's just keep it real. We don't, and we believe we grew up saying yes, sir, to everybody, and yes, ma'am, in the morning. We speak to everybody. It's more of principles. I know Republicans are
going to church.
Yeah, it's more principles. Why I would go and encourage black people, because it's jobs and everything. Nobody don't want to be on welfare all the goddamn time. Nobody don't want to do that. They want jobs, they want opportunities. And and I believe people like myself and other people can shake up the Republican Party, and that's what I'm at, Psycho.
All right, so basically you're voting against the left, you're not voting for the right. That's what I'm hearing.
I'm voting against the left. Hell yeah, I'm voting against the left.
So you're not voting for the right. Okay. So I hold the position that if you vote for something, you should be voting for something, not against something. That's why I could, me personally, I could never be a conservative, because if I was, I'll be like you, just voting against the left, because I got issues with the left. So therefore I'm gonna go vote conservative. That's not my position, because I feel like the right, it doesn't do anything to benefit black people as well. My position is I feel like both parties are against us.
At least we know what Trump is at. We don't know what Biden is at. We don't know where Hillary Clinton is at.
I know Biden racist as fuck. Like Biden, he's just as racist as Trump, in my personal opinion.
They worse though.
I'll tell you something. The Republican Party, because that party has been there for a long time. And that you're right. In the past, listen to minorities. They weren't into minorities. But since Trump has been in office, I've seen such a change towards minorities that I've never seen before in the Republic. I was ready to leave. I'm not too happy with them. But think the movement that's we're seeing right now is incredible. The RNC convention, I've never seen another RNC convention like that in my life. that they would do bring on so many.
Do they have a black? Do they have a black agenda?
Yes.
The conservatives have a black agenda.
Jobs, yeah, opportunity, and education.
Do you have a link for it? Do you have a link for this so I can read it?
Oh, not right here, but I'm sure you can to any website or.
You break it up again.
You could probably go to a website or some other site and be able to pull that up. But I don't have it with me. No.
All right, because I know Donald Trump has.
But if you get anything on the RNC convention, you can watch some of the speeches and you'll hear what they're talking about.
Right. I know Donald Trump in 2016 had came up with this plan for black people or whatever. I think it was like a 10-point plan or something like that or whatever the case may be, which is funny because that's originally a Black Panther thing, the 10-point program. But he had something like a 10-point program or something like that in 2016 that he said he had in place for specifically for black people. I questioned that after I read it, but I looked at it and was like, okay, we'll see. I didn't. It wasn't that great of a plan, but I wanted to see what he was going to do. And 4 years later, he didn't implement any of it. So I just don't see how the Republican Party for a black man is the place to go. I just don't.
He gave funding to the historical black college, man, and the first and also opportunity zone that actually.
You are breaking up. I'm trying to hear you. You are breaking up real bad.
John, I can't hear you. Nobody can hear you.
All right. I'll put my headphones on. All right.
Okay, all right. Do that. That might work though. That might work. The headsets. All right. Hey, back to our scheduled program. Hey, Psycho. Okay, what about them 3 strikes, brother? I mean, we keeping real. Black man to black man, person to person. 3 strikes. 3 strikes, Bill, man. That's one of the reasons why I would not go Democrat.
Oh, I feel you. I'm not here to try to convince you to vote Democrat. Nobody.
Right.
Yeah. I'm definitely not trying to sell you on them. Yeah, 94 crime bill was a travesty, and Joe Biden is a joke. Well, I mean, he sits up here and tries not to take ownership of the 94 crime bill, but he literally was up there in front of Congress, hollering hard for the 94 crime bill, and then named it himself. He renamed it the Joe Biden bill. And now here it is, 2020. He's running for president. He don't want to act like he had anything to do with it. That was all Bill Clinton. That wasn't him and everything. I'm not hearing him. So yeah, Joe Biden's full of crap. Like you again, you preach it to the choir if you go and bang on the left. I know all the issues about them. I got my own issues with them. But again, I'm a third party guy. So I see the bullshit on both sides. And I call both out, and I just feel like we need to get a real black agenda and hold our votes hostage until somebody's ready to meet our demands. And so right now, third party, not demands.
Okay, on the third party, you're not on the libertarian side, right?
I'm more libertarian than Green Party. Green Party, they're a little hippie-ish to me. So I'm more libertarian, but I don't really like to identify as libertarian either because I got some issues with them as well. Right. But yeah, I definitely I'm an independent though.
Okay. Yeah, it's like my auntie. She voted for Trump. She's independent and all that, and like that. Yeah. It's great to be independent. So.
Well, my feeling, like I've said before, I don't know if you heard before, but I've always said that the Republican and Democrats are just different sides of the same coin because we keep getting the same results no matter who we put in there. And I feel that we need more political parties, more voice, so that it's not a money that's corrupted.
Yeah. Hey, Psycho, I don't know if I heard it. Do you believe in segregation?
Yeah, I'm not against it. Yeah, I know I'm not against it.
So you're for segregation?
Huh?
You're for segregation?
Yeah. Well, ultimately, I am a naturalist, so yeah, it's your opinion. Yeah.
Well, there's a difference between being segregated and
their own community.
I hold the position. Well, I feel like this. It's already de facto segregation going on in this country. I know we we in an integrated country now and everything else, but we still had de facto segregation. I mean, you go all through this country, most of the time, black people are living around black people, white people are living around white people, Asians are living around Asians, Jewish people are living around Jewish people, and so forth and so forth and so forth for the most part. So we already have de facto segregation. So it's really not, anything odd, as far as like, wanting to be segregated in certain areas and everything, because it's already happening naturally.
Yeah, but it's different if it's forced on you.
Right.
Right. That you have to live in that spot because of what your race or color, then that's a problem. But if people choose to live that way, that's their choice.
Why would that be? Well, I mean, like, why would that be a problem? Like, if you like, because people have choices not to live in these segregated areas. If they do have these segregated areas that I would like to have, they would have choices though. Like, if that ain't their thing and they want to live in a more diverse community, they can. I'm not trying to make it a federal law.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. See, as long as it's not forced, that's where I have a problem. When people have free will to do what they choose, then that's not a problem.
I'm not trying. I know me. I'm not trying to force anybody to live around me. They don't want to live around me. They end up being problems anyway. So
because see, that was the problem with the Jim Crow laws. Everything was segregated by law, where you were forced to use separate these. You were forced to eat at a separate place. You were forced to.
Well, in some ways, black people was better off that way, though. In some ways, black people were better off that way. We wasn't infiltrated in our communities and had our resources sucked dry. We had a bunch of big, huge corporations come into our communities and everything else after the Civil Rights Bill happened, and all the mom and pop stores and everything else that we had in our local communities that was able to sustain themselves because they was the community stores and everything. These big corporations come swooping in, the Five and Dimes, the Walmart, the Walmart,
the globalist.
Yeah, back then it was Woolworths and what was the HL Green stores and the Five and Dime stores, and they all came in, and the mom and pop stores couldn't compete with the margin prices and everything else, so therefore they all ended up going out of business, and all the money that was floating around in the community got sucked out. And these big corporations, they go and put the money back in. So therefore, now our resources are getting drawn out, and nobody's putting anything in. And between that and redlining and the drugs getting planted into our community and everything else, and then the high incarceration rate, that leads to impoverished neighborhoods. So that's pretty much what, like, our neighborhoods wasn't this bad when segregation was going on. It wasn't this bad. Like economically, even the family structure.
I think it was a combination of things. I don't one thing.
It was a combination of things. It was a combination of people coming in and taking over the whole community and saying, okay, this is the best way to run the community, is basically to run the money. And when you run the money, you run the community and you run the people.
And a water.
Yep, that's when they started pushing welfare, getting the man out of the house, all that.
Well, the men out of the house thing was a big deal. Yeah, that was a big deal in the 60s. Yeah, like
after they got him out of the house, then they started locking him up.
Yeah, that was the destruction of the families and the removal. The removal of the strong black men out of the family units. They became a threat when they demanded equal rights.
And then feminism started propping up the women and everything. And then the women, by the time the 80s and 90s came around, the women were conditioned not having the man around. So they was conditioned to pretty much take care of themselves, and I could do what I want to do and everything else. And they didn't feel like they need a man. So now, again, what does this do for the family unit?
They celebrated single motherhood.
Well, they normalized it, and by normalizing it, you are celebrating it. And they put it in everything. They infiltrated it into every form of media, every form of education, TV, everything, to the point to where, you had basically nuclear family that most people couldn't really relate to, but was propped up on TV with the Cosby Show, with Good Times. Strong families that were together, families that could weather anything that got thrown at them. And none of that was really pushed forward into further culture.
Yeah.
And it took away the power of the family, and it took away that base of the family unit. And that was basically the sum and plan of the Democratic Party. And the global banking system was to destroy country through this division. And through subjugation and through debt slavery.
Hey, fella, I think that message is for you, not me, in the chat.
I know, it's funny. It's funny.
What message? For me?
I ain't nobody my maid. That's my wife. That's funny though. Can y'all hear me all right?
All lives matter. I love the whole all lives matter thing. The most violent people I see in these protests are the people that scream all lives matter. I actually find that hilarious.
My temper too bad to go out there. I'll be fucking everybody up. I that's why I stay away from that shit.
Yeah. Why would you be beating everybody up?
No, my temper bad, man. Spray me with some pepper spray, shoot me with a paintball, you can get shot with a real bullet.
Oh, well, I understand that. Yeah, if you're being attacked or whatever, I thought you were just saying you was going to get just by them dealing with it.
I'll go out and march for black people all day long. I'm like, I gotta be specific on what I say on this panel, because if I say Black Lives Matter, they want to say I'm part of the organization and they some Marxists and all. I don't give a fuck what they are, but Black Lives do matter. But I ain't talking about the organization. I don't give a fuck about them. The idea of a black life, it does matter to me. Okay, I don't think black people should get shot for walking away from the police, because the police ain't always right. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the people who did have their hands up and who did cooperate with the police. They end up going to prison, going to jail and dying in a cell. That don't make no sense.
Or dying before they get there.
Yes. So if you got your hands up, you get shot in the back. He was walking away from me. He didn't listen to my commands. But you told him to hit his hands up. That's what he did. And then you got too many cops in the same stop telling that person to do something. So who do he supposed to listen to? Get your hands up. Get on your knees. Get your hands up. Do this. Turn left. By the time that he do something, they shoot him because they think he ain't listening.
Mm.
So,
but that's. I mean, you got to look at part of that too. Hey, what is part of the core?
Hold on, everybody. We got my guy, Justin J. Mac, my guy from Chicago, man. If you want to join the panel, man, he got his radio show, man, and he ain't no Trump support. Come on here and say what you got to say, man. I'm gonna put the link. Get up here. This panel's open. Shit, my nigga, Justin J. Mac.
I mean, when it comes to the police brutality
link,
and stuff like that.
I dropped it.
Yeah, I dropped it already.
When it comes to the police brutality, the biggest problem is the fact that you've got people that have been brutalized for decades and decades upon decades upon decades at this point by the very people that they've been trying to get away from. The very people that have caused this subjugation, even in a very, minorly related cause. And the fact is people are tired of it. People are tired of feeling like they are constantly under attack and constantly under threat whenever you see those red and blue lights, even if it's a damn traffic stop.
We got Mac J in the house.
Hey, what's going on, Mo, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever really get a chance to hit your link, man. I just wanted to come up and show you some love, man. I fuck with you the long way, bro.
Right. We go way back before the Trump shit, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you real family, man. Like, don't none of this political shit mean nothing when it come to you. I don't give a fuck what you represent. Somebody fuck with you, it's off with their head. You already know.
My nigga, Joe.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what the topic was. I was just just hopping in, and I heard old boy saying about the Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the same way. It's like when I tell people I don't fuck with Black Lives Matter as a movement, as far as like some George Soros finance shit where motherfuckers lining up with their agenda. I've been saying Black Lives Matter since 1978 because I'm black and that's the year I was born, and my life always mattered. But I don't feel like I need to align myself with a whole lot of people to do probably dumb shit a lot of times. But at the same time, man, I get where a lot of people coming from. But at the same time, man, it's like I ain't with all the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of times, black people, they be on dumb shit because they get blinded with what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some young motherfuckers out here that told me, why you ain't out marching and shit. Like, I said, what the fuck I'm gonna be marching for, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck has a march ever got me, man? I still gotta protect what I got going on. I got grandchildren now, so like I see the world through a different set of eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's how the Democrats prefer.
Marching does what it's supposed to be doing. I mean, make them open their eyes to realize that, for example, Martin Luther King marched to get our rights. You know what I'm saying? To get what he got. You know what I'm saying? So it might not be for you to march because you gotta look out for you know your family and everything. But if that's your passion, marching does work. It's just these knuckleheads out there looting and fucking.
Exactly. That's what I was just about to go to, because I was about to say people been marching for 50 years and what has it gotten them? You see what I'm saying? Like, not to take nothing away from Martin Luther King or anybody else that marched. Even if you marched last week, not to take nothing away from you. But what I'm saying is, like, you know, if you marching and you ain't really seeing nothing out of it, why continue to do something that you're not getting no progress out of? That means you need to be diverting your energy and your efforts into another way. People thinking they have to be a certain way to keep it going. Fuck all that, man.
What did Martin Luther King do for the community, though? Like what did Martin Luther King do? Besides, I mean, I don't feel like the civil rights movement did too much of anything besides conform. They just conformed. What they did, they marched. They did all that marching. Got bit by all those dogs. Got hit with all those bottles. Got lynched. All types of stuff. And the only thing they did was sign off their rights to have these white corporations come in and suck all our money out.
You know what it did, do? It gave some people
dependent on the system. That's
right. It gave some people hope, and it gave the majority of people false sense of hope. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people looked at it this way. They seen Martin Luther King doing something that they wouldn't have done on their own. You see what I'm saying? So to some people, that, man, if he can do it, I can do it. But if he doing it and he ain't getting no result out of it, why do we fucking need to be doing that shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when people
never supposed to stop.
For the wrong things. They was marching for the wrong things.
It was never supposed to stop, though.
What they was doing was they was marching. I'm gonna go ahead and call it what it is. They was marching for white acceptance. They was marching to be accepted by white people. Exactly. And you're not gonna force a group of people to like you. You can sign all the bills you want to sign, pass all the laws, everything else. You're not gonna force anybody to like you that don't like you. So all this marching for white acceptance that they did in the 60s was a waste of time. That was the best time that we had since the end of slavery to get reparations, and we dropped the ball.
If you say that to the majority of the people, they'll be looking at you like, man, why you saying some shit like that? Because I don't get you got to show me more than you could just tell me something.
Listen, I gotta disagree with that, because if they didn't march,
I'm a Trump supporter and support reparations.
If they didn't do the stuff they did to march and all that, we still would be high segregation through the whole United States. We still will be using black and white bathrooms and white and black bubblers, and black people still be going to the back door of restaurants. So marching did do stuff. It does. It did. It worked. We just stopped.
And he's right. Because at the end of it, what happened was they brought up feminism. They brought the feminism movement, and they took away the males from the homes.
Yep, Title IX.
Got killed.
You know what Title IX did? You know what Title IX did? Title IX made every demographic in this country a minority besides the heterosexual white male. Everything outside of a heterosexual white male is a minority technically in this country due to Title IX and all this other stuff. So when I hear people saying black people got affirmative action and affirmative action this, affirmative action that, black people did not benefit not even close to the half of the people that benefited from affirmative action. Black people make up a small portion of people that actually
mostly women
from affirmative action, because affirmative
It
action
was
is
mostly
especially women.
not
Yeah,
black people.
whoever just said women. Yeah, exactly. Especially black women. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where
White
the
women
That's a
whole
fact.
crux falls
white women
in.
too.
That's where the whole crux falls in, is they threw everything in to destroy that movement. People were not supposed to stop marching. Everybody got caught up in the other eras of what was going on, and that fed into what we're seeing today. Nobody was supposed to stop marching. That's the problem.
Yep, I agree. Marching do help.
For it to be effective, they would have need to apply more pressure with the marching, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Not only the marching, but getting more people involved in politics and in reform.
There you go.
That's the thing. It's the whole purpose of it. That's the whole purpose of it in this day and age, is to, if you see something wrong, say something. If you see bullies, call them out.
And
It's the same principle.
The thing we fell for was the minority bag. We still fall for the minority bag. This whole black-brown coalitions and everything else, and we got to fight. We got to help fight everybody else's causes that they going on, this whole SJW crap. No, we got to focus on us. The reason why these other demographics passed us by and doing better than us in this country, because they focused on them. The Jews was not sitting here demanding that when they get their $1 billion a year reparations check cut to Israel, they was not saying, oh well, we're not going to accept this check unless black people get reparations for everything they went through slavery. No, they don't care about whether or not we get reparations. Not they worried about what they getting. When the Japanese got reparations in 1988 from Ronald Reagan, they was
looking out for their people, huh?
They did not turn down their reparations, saying, oh well, I don't feel like this is fair because black people still ain't getting reparations for the 400 years of slavery they went through. So I don't feel right taking this reparations for that 1 year of a camp that y'all put me in during World War II. No, like it's insane. Like they focused on them. They made sure they was right. They didn't care about everybody else. The problem with black people is we're not selfish enough. We keep worrying about what everybody else going through. We ain't worrying about what black people. We got to stop with this minority nonsense and worry about black agendas, not minority agendas that keep trying to get pushed onto us, where they say people of color and all this old little buzzwords that just includes everybody else other than black. No, we got
exactly. Yeah, I stopped falling for the psyops of probably about 8 to 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because for a long time I used to fall into whatever a motherfucker was feeding me. But when you start taking the information that somebody feeding you and doing it on your own research and figuring out shit on your own, you start seeing how shit be a little bit. You know what I mean? But I am guilty of falling for the psyop. That's why I fuck with Mo so heavy. When Mo started going on the journey that he going on, he received a lot of hate from people that love him like a motherfucker. And Mo, what's one thing I always told you? I said, bro, fuck what a motherfucker think. Tell them how you feel.
Hey, you called
see
me
what I'm saying?
Hey, right after I was on Alex Jones' show, Alex Jones had interviewed. I was on Alex Jones. I was come from inauguration, and you called me while I was on the Greyhound bus.
Yeah, I told you. And what I tell you, Mo, I said, Mo, look, you only can be you, man. And this one thing that a lot of people stop learning how to do. We can all agree to disagree and still not hate a motherfucker, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to agree with you. Just because you don't see it eye to eye with me don't mean I want to hurt you. I'm still gonna look out for you. And that's what a lot of these motherfuckers don't understand. Everything that's wicked that's going on out here is directly going back to your children.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, man. That's the one thing that keep getting lost in all of this shit. What the fuck we gonna leave these kids, man? We out here beefing over
trillions of dollars in debt. Trillions.
What we gonna leave our kids, man?
Here's the thing: it's a globalist agenda, followed by Leninism and Marxism,
Dude, you shut
followed
up.
by
Parents up, man.
AITO.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
He's not trying to wake his parents up, man. He's young.
That was Jimmy. Jimmy's not trying to wake his family up. He said it's communism followed by globalism followed by Marxism.
Was it yesterday? You should have seen me on here the other day. Oh man, I was so loud. They kept screaming shit I didn't want to hear.
Yeah, man, but we all got to learn how to agree to disagree and come together, man. Period.
One of the arguments yesterday, they kept saying only the Democratic ran cities is out of control and all that. I just looked it up, man. Most y'all Democratic cities is got the most population of black people.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly the Democratic ran cities has most of the population of over 100,000 people of black people.
Oh God!
And Trump just said today he wants to end sanctuary cities, which I think is a good idea because that's better for black people. Fuck giving other people places to stay. They get here illegally, ended up getting checks, and he's got $300 billion on hold because the Democrats will not sign off on it.
No, they ain't gonna sign off on this shit.
Not to mention what the Democrats just did in California with their 10 years law and their decriminalizing pedophilia with anal and oral sex with children.
Which is the worst shit. Like I said, all this shit is directed at your kids, man.
Yes, it is.
And he's
so,
right.
To my mind, if you're voting Democrat, you're basically supporting the people that are allowing those things to happen.
I don't agree with that one.
Okay, at least we can agree with some of it, y'all.
I really don't agree with that one. You're always screaming one. It's only two parties, so
can we all get along?
No, I'm just saying. If you vote Democrat, you agree with child molestation. If you vote Republicans, what? You almighty God in heaven? Shit, come on, get real.
Yeah, both parties are full of crap. I don't. Yeah,
I don't believe.
I'm not saying it, but I'm saying there's only
I say we need more parties. We need more political parties. That's what I said earlier.
What other party to vote for if Democrats is behind the molestation in California?
The Democrats ain't the only ones behind the molestation.
I'm just saying right now.
No, they're not.
It's the elite, period, whether they Democrat or Republican.
Yes.
It's the 1% of motherfuckers that they don't care if we get shut down. They still gonna be able to pay their mortgages. They still gonna be able to buy food. They go, if you don't fall in the 1%, man, and that's what people got to understand. It ain't a black and a white thing, man. It's an economic thing, man. You know what I'm saying? A have and a have-nots, as we used to call it back in the day.
That's what I was saying. I was saying that they have us distracting with each other when it's not, the fault's not between us. It's between the elite and the regular.
Exactly.
The haves and the have-not.
And the elite don't want to even it out to have more people on the same level as them. That's what it is.
We're populating them.
The stock market made $17 trillion during this pandemic. $17 trillion they made during this.
It's a fucking hoax.
And Walmart and Amazon got a 400% increase on their annual income.
Yep, and Apple hit the first company to have trillion worth.
There you go.
So the rich keep getting rich, the poor keep getting poor, and we all can agree on this: that poverty ain't got no color. If you ain't got no fucking money, it don't matter what color you is. You could be white, black, Mexican, or whatever. If y'all all live in the same project building, and Mo can attest to this because he from Chicago and he remember the high-rise project buildings and shit. Some of y'all might live in cities that got the projects, but when you broke, you just broke. They don't give a fuck what color you is. They don't give a shit.
Right. That's right. And there was less drama in the hood because everybody was in the same damn boat.
We was all in the same goddamn boat. We didn't give a fuck what color you was. Like when we played basketball, if you could jump high, I didn't care what color you was. I'm trying to pick you first. You see what I'm saying?
So you tell for the people who said that marching it really didn't do nothing.
No, I'm not saying that it didn't do nothing, but I'm saying what has it gotten us in 50 years?
Well, before Martin Luther King died, it got us a little bit. But after he died, it really not. We marched for the Million Man March was bullshit. I mean, a lot of.
But what I'm saying is, did it get us stuff that we was already gonna get anyway, or things that they was gonna give us anyway?
They weren't gonna give us nothing. Either you gonna take it or you go protest.
Well, they gave it to us. We didn't
take shit. Well, like, what do we take?
They gave it to us.
They gave us that shit. They finally caved in and was like, okay, well, we will segregate. We didn't take shit. Only thing we did was get beat the fuck up.
They drove a narrative at that point to create a culture for people to be able to support the consumerism.
When they boycotted the bus, it hurt their money. Even though black people were just a little part of it, black people wasn't the only people who boycotted the bus. A lot of white folks boycotted the bus. After that long run of boycotting, they caved in with the bus system thing. I'm just saying, it take persistence to change shit. Now,
okay.
Y'all said Martians really don't do nothing. Well, what did they do? Well, let's get past that point. But my question is, if we saying that Democrat, Republican is full of shit, and half of us don't agree with y'all, like the other day was either evil or good, and I hate when people phrase it that way. Tell me
too.
How we all go together. If let's say, for example, let's say A is A, B, and C, and you only like A and C, and the other party got a different set of rules, and I only like a couple things on him, but I'm more to him. How are we going to agree to make the United States better if we can't even agree on what's best for us?
Yeah, you making good points, bro.
When I say
you're right.
I don't think y'all understand. I'm black. Even though I'm light skinned like this, I am black. So when I say us, I mean the minority. I mean everybody who gets stumped on, pulled out their car. It could be Mexicans, it could be Puerto Ricans. They all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you get treated differently because your eyes ain't blue and your skin ain't white, then that's who I'm referring to.
So you talking about systematic racism and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Which
some people don't realize they got it. Some people
but my thing is, you can't expect them to realize it though. You see what I'm saying? Like
I went to a city here tonight, Myers, Oak Creek. White people. I love white people, but I had my girl with me. She black. I can pass. We up there walking down the aisles, customers just staring. They don't know they doing it. You see what I'm saying? They don't know that they are doing this. They don't know they could be offensive because nobody taught them. You see what I'm saying?
Right. What city you stay in? Where you live at?
I stay in Milwaukee, but Oak Creek is like miles outside of Milwaukee. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if for example, let's say you got a family of white people, a husband, wife, 3 kids, and they grew up in the suburbs, and they don't associate with black people, not because they don't want to, because no black people there. You know what I'm saying? So and then their grandfather probably was racist, or one of the grandparents was racist because they lived the same way. They didn't know no black people. You see where I'm going with this? So if you teach it and it's getting hand-me-down, not saying they teaching racism, but they teaching segregation almost of, you know what I'm saying? And then they scared of you because you black and you around them. You know what I'm saying? They don't know no better. And then how we
shit, I'm scared of black people. I don't want to be around black people like that, man.
That's why
I was about to say the same shit, boy. I don't fuck with nobody for real.
Right. You hear me?
Yeah, but we from the south side of Chicago, man, or some people from the west side, like. But I lived in Memphis for a long time, and I've been in St. Louis for a nice long time. So, like you got a lot of demographics of people all around each other, right?
Yep.
But when you go to the neighborhoods, you can tell how segregated it is, because like blacks live over here, whites live over here, like, you know, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But I feel exactly what you're saying, but to a certain extent, us as black people, we can't expect non-black people to understand how we feel. See, we get a false sense of reality when we get pissed because they don't understand it, but we got to understand they will never understand that. So instead of us getting pissed at them for not feeling it, we got to show them better than we can tell them. This Missouri, I live in a show me state. You got to show me. You can't just tell me something.
Nigga.
So in this day and age, though,
especially with the new generation, they don't believe shit you tell them.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, and in this new generation, in this new day and age, we live a different life. We live a different life than our grandparents did. We live a different life than their parents did and their grandparents.
It's not only white folks that does this. I'm a witness to it.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
I was brought up in the hood with nothing but black people. I'm the only, because my mama, she was a little fast like and whatever. Long story short, she had me, all my brothers and sisters black. So
yeah, I know your mom.
I'm in the hood. They literally telling me to go back to my own neighborhood. Literally calling me hunkies and all this. Go back to my own neighborhood. So I'm like, damn, where is my neighborhood? Hold up.
Colorism.
Listen, when I go to middle school, and middle school is in Wauwatosa, the white area, I'm on a bus, I'm getting there. I walk to the gas station from my school, white people saying, go back to your own neighborhood. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They know, they can see that I'm black because I had a little fro. I mean, that's when it was.
I was cool with my white friends.
Shut up, man. But you got.
I was too, and then but when I moved to Memphis, it was predominantly black city, and where I lived at, it was all black. The only time you see white people for real in my neighborhood is when you see police or motherfuckers that's working. Don't know white people live over here, right? But the same way when you walk through an all-white neighborhood and white people look at you, if a white dude walk through our neighborhood, guess what the fuck we do? We look at that motherfucker. We be looking at him like, why is this white boy over here? What is he doing? He got to be either the police or he finna do something. You know what I'm saying? So it go hand in hand, man. We got to stop feeling like we the only ones that go through dumb shit in America, man.
No,
I'm telling you.
What part of it?
It's rich and poor, bro. Period. We got to get off that colorism shit, man.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Mac J. Hey, Jay. I want to call back into your radio show.
Yeah, man. You always free to come through, man. You know, I got a couple different platforms, man. We and people that fuck with music too. We fuck with the music.
What part of Memphis you from?
From Whitehaven. Well, we call it Black Haven. Right. And at one point in time, black people couldn't even be on that side of town after a certain time of night. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. As soon as that sun go down, you better be where you coming from. Coming from work, you know, because that's where Graceland and all that shit is. Right. Elvis had that shit popping. But if you go down there now, if you a white person in a certain area, motherfuckers gonna be like, either this white boy the craziest motherfucker on the planet, or he the police. One of the two. Yeah. One of the two. So once I start seeing that shit, I start realizing, man, like, and then especially when I got around black people that actually got money. Some black people, not just they came up on money, but like black people with generational wealth. Like people who they family had a business like 50 years ago and it went from this, you know, this son to that son, this son, this son. Then I started seeing it like, man, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about nobody unless you got that motherfucking money, man.
See,
because they don't care about your skin color when you got this.
That was part of what the Boule was founded on in the early days of the Boule. It was you had to prove you had generational wealth to get in.
Yep. Or they if you with that gay shit, they really love you then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't knock motherfuckers for what they do in their personal shit, but the gay agenda, if you pushing that, you winning right now in America. You know what I'm saying? If
because
you on
that's
that
a
shit,
depopulation agenda.
There you go. I don't fuck with Planned Parenthood, none of that shit, man.
People want to know how to get in contact.
People want to know how to get in contact. Can you drop your info in the chat room?
If y'all want to check me out, I don't know how to drop the
Oh, you don't have to do that. I gotta find that shit.
Yeah, but it's
I'm gonna find it. She put it in the chat room.
Right here on YouTube, man. You can check me out on Ruckus Radio Podcast, and our music show is the Murder Master Music Show. Right here on Yeah, man, we interview all the legends and pioneers. So you might hear Ice Cube on the show, Mac 10 one day. You might hear Chuck D from Public Enemy. We interview the legends and the pioneers.
Everybody.
That's what's up. I do the same thing. That's what's up.
We fuck with everybody, man.
Y'all gotta link up so I can put together. Hey, what's called?
Word up,
I dropped your link in the chat. I dropped your link in the chat, Mac J.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it.
John be on that shit. That nigga be quick with that shit.
Let me ask you a question. You really think race has nothing to do with anything in this country? You think it's just
No, I don't. Only thing I think race got to do is to separate motherfuckers. That's it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't think it's got nothing to do with the long scheme of things, man. But I do know it's a tactic that they use. And see, what they didn't anticipate this time, with all the shit that's going on, they didn't anticipate so many black and white people coming together with the shit.
There you go.
Let me ask you. So
This is designed to keep us because that way we don't tract it on each other rather than looking at the elites.
Do you think racism didn't happen before 1492?
I think racism been happening since the beginning of time. I think racism has been around since people could recognize that I look different than you.
Right.
I think it's I think racism and prejudiceness and shit. Not necessarily racism, because I think you could teach. Most people get taught racism, but being prejudiced, like looking at somebody and wondering they don't look like me, what are they gonna do? I think that's been around since people could recognize that they look different.
Right. Tribalism has always been here. Right.
It's always been here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people tend to look out for people that look more like them. That's just a natural. To me, that's what I believe in. I'm not saying that I don't got no stats or no facts or nothing.
Yeah,
but
I agree with that. That's natural.
And I'll give you an example, because when I was young, and I used to always do this. Now, and it's something as trivial as the Olympic Games, the Olympic sports. Now, if you watching the Olympics, you rooting for all America, like USA, let's go. We want to win the most medals. But I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was young, I didn't care who. Like, say for instance, I'm watching Olympic boxing. I could care who less boxing, but for some down reason in me, if it's a lighter skinned person going against a black person, I always want the black dude to win. You know what I'm saying? And this black dude could be a total piece of shit, and this white dude could be like he taking care of his whole neighborhood. But it's something in me that was telling me I want him to win. I don't know why it's like that. Maybe this is something that we taught. As we coming up, or maybe it's like some genetic
tribalism.
type of thing. You see what I'm saying?
Tribalism.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And that this country was founded on that, and it was built on that. And so it's kind of hard for me to say that it doesn't matter when it's kind of always.
No, I don't. Maybe y'all got it wrong. What I was saying, I don't mean it don't matter like it per se is, but I do, because I do know it affects everybody. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you got children. But what I'm saying is, in the long scheme of things, they don't give a fuck what color you is, man. Where that bread at? Where that money at? Where them commodities at? You know what I'm saying? Like when they really do shut shit down for real.
Hey, I sent Link Miss Legit.
Guns and
I was
butter,
gonna
man.
say you should get her to come up.
Come up, Miss Legit.
Can I say something real quick?
You gotta be quiet for you, Jimmy.
Come on, Jimmy.
You live in your mother's basement.
Okay, so sorry. Okay, so 1968 to 1975, Haitians were immigrating from Haiti to the U.S. and what they brought was Haitian gangs and voodoo magic and all that kind of stuff. You want to know something? A lot of black businesses got burnt down by the Haitian gangs, and nobody ever talks about that. But the same tactics BLM are using were the same tactics the Haitians used.
All right. I don't know about Haitian. I'm familiar with Haitian gangs. My city is had a huge Haitian population, still does.
Not the new ones. I'm talking about the old ones.
As me coming up, we had some issues with some of the Haitians of my age bracket and everything. But as far as burning down businesses, no, that wasn't going on.
No, I ain't with none of that shit.
Why would they? Why would they do that?
Fuck all that.
Yeah, they was actually the ones getting the small business loans and everything else. This, that, and third. When they was coming into the country, and they actually had a better shot at starting a business than Ada's black person, which is American black, I should say. They had a way easier time starting a business because these small business loans they was given to the foreigners that were coming over here. But yeah, so no, they wasn't burning down.
No, I'm not talking about down up north. I'm talking about down south. People don't talk about it because people don't want to speak about it. But I looked up files and stuff that people wouldn't.
Okay. Are you getting
Yeah.
feed?
No, it's not.
He
him.
whispering like a motherfucker. Your wife gonna find out you up late at night on this show tonight, bro. Don't blame it on Mac J.
It's his parents.
He
Oh.
live with his parents. He young.
I was about to say, don't tell him it was Mac J. They ain't finna be roasting my motherfucking ass.
Stop it, Jay.
Yeah, but man, I gotta run, y'all, man. This was good, man. Hey Mo, I tap back more in, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate everybody that was on the panel, man. And for dude that was just talking about the tribalism, man, I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna start looking up some stuff like that because I always wondered why I felt certain ways, like, and it had nothing to do with who I'm going against. It's just like I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always want to see people that look like me succeed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I don't want to see other people succeed either. Because I got white brothers that I love. Like I always tell people, blood might make you related, but the relationships you have with people is what make you family. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I always tell people, if you fuck with me, you stuck with me. You can't get rid of.
Oh, I got his number. He ain't come back. That's my dude. We go back before.
Yeah, I'll come back, man. I just gotta take this call. I might even come back if y'all still on here, man. I gotta do some things before it get too late. My grandson's birthday tomorrow, and then they trying to get all this shit together, man. And
Mo's daughter's getting married tomorrow.
Yep, I'm getting my daughter tomorrow morning.
Real shit, Mo?
Amen.
I got the suit and everything. It's a big wedding I got coming.
Hey, what a reception at? Shit. Reese, what a reception.
Hey, I hollered you, hollered her because she made that COVID-19.
I'm coming.
Yeah, that's how this birthday party is tomorrow. People like, what a party at? I'm like, but y'all got to holler at his mama, man, because I don't, you know.
Nigga right here.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, Reese.
You on some nigga shit.
I'm gonna find out.
Of course you is.
Yeah, y'all in Milwaukee too.
Yeah, Milwaukee.
I ain't coming to the wedding.
Yep, go Bears, go. Fuck the Packers. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man.
Yeah, go Bear, bear down, nigga.
Bear down. You already know it.
Go Bears.
Go Cubs, go as well. You know.
And brother come White Sox.
Yeah. Cheesehead.
Hey, the other day, Reese, y'all forgot to put on Pro Life Warrior Cash App name up. I couldn't even send her nothing.
Hello, everyone.
But I couldn't.
Mo posted it in the chat room.
I couldn't find it.
It was the one with the dollar sign, and it said it was a dollar sign, and it's pro life.
Okay, I'm gonna go back through it and look.
Hi, Da Vinci. Hi, fella.
Hey.
Hi, Jimmy the Great. Hi, John Mano. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Mo and Kelly. I love you.
How's Pro Life doing? Haven't seen her for a while.
She's still going through her struggles because they didn't charge the person that did it.
Oh,
having
wow.
to fight, so it makes it even harder.
Who just asked about Pro Life?
Jay.
JD.
Da Vinci.
Hey, I wish I knew what I knew before she I went off on her the other day.
Before he threw her out.
Yeah, she went off on me. I didn't even know what was going on with her though. Man, y'all should have warned my ass.
Yeah, man, I feel bad for her, man. My prayers go out to her on the 4-wheel. Well, I'm 86 from Facebook.
What do 86 mean? Kicked out?
Yeah, I got kicked out.
Trump videos.
People are a lot of people are, especially before the election.
Yeah.
Rules going in effect at the end of the month. That's even stricter.
Oh, you know what though? I thought I gave it some thought while I was at work, right? I'll put my information, but guess what? When I do my show again, which I'm gonna do it on Sunday, I'm gonna motherfuck Facebook so fucking bad. I'm
On
gonna give them a
YouTube?
reason. YouTube and fucking Facebook. I mean, I already got my
Where are you going? Where are you going live at?
I'm on live. Go find Da Vinci for the Clever. That's on YouTube. I'll put it in.
So it's going to be on YouTube then. Okay.
YouTube, yeah, no. I'm going to go YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to give them a reason to kick me off again after I get them. I said, now you know who I am, motherfuckers.
Yep. They kicked off Patriot Prayer today. Patriot Prayer's been taken off.
Oh, they kicked him off. They kicked me off on my birthday.
Group.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't need Facebook, but I'm gonna get on
Dre,
Facebook.
you missed a good conversation.
I was at work, man. I have to be back at work at 10 o'clock in the morning, man. Fucking bullshit.
Did I miss a good conversation?
Yeah.
I got kicked off.
Was here, and Mac J.
Yeah, I woke.
He talked the best shit on the panel that I've heard yet.
A woke black man getting kicked off of running Facebook.
What was he talking about?
You just telling the truth about how
Marching didn't do that much good.
It's an elite thing. It's a money thing. You know, it's stuff before.
It's kind of like a thing. It's not a black thing, a white thing. It's a deaf thing. Shit like that.
Well, that is true, though. That is true. You know, they want to control the population. We already know that, though. We already know it's about population control. It's about a lot of different things, man.
And he was explaining about Act Blue.
This ain't a black or white thing now, man. You know what I'm saying?
That Act Blue is like a PayPal. Explaining that Act Blue is like a PayPal.
Yeah, and these fuckers are getting billions. Biden is getting fucking insane amounts of money.
Yay!
That's all going to his memory care.
It ain't gonna help, but he can.
Hey, Carolyn.
What's up, Dre?
All right.
What is it, Dre?
When we gonna
Yeah,
start?
what up, everybody?
Hi, Lisa. Sorry.
Hey, Trey, you just popped on, man. Get my guy from Chicago. He was just up on there, man. You know, man. Well, we gonna link up, man. He got a radio show, and I remember one time I was on his radio show. I cussed. it was funny as hell. I'll talk about that later, but that's my nigga. You know, I can interact with everybody, whether you Trump supporter or motherfucking not.
What happened to me?
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing.
Miss Legit.
Trump is not going to win.
Keep coming up.
Because you're not listening.
Go ahead.
They're sending ballots out. All the Democrats are sending ballots out to Democrats. They're sending 5 per household. It's all over Facebook. You have to go to each state. And I'm not lying about it. I'm like Miss Nosy investigator. So I went to the site. It was called Pennsylvania for Biden. And this woman starts posting and asking a question. She says, well, I got 5 ballots in the mail, absentee ballots. And then she says, ask the question, well, my family members are coming up and to visit and stay with me for a while. Is it okay if I have them sign the ballots? And you know what they said? Yeah.
What city?
Well,
What state is that?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. It's a bunch of Biden supporters in each state. They have their own group. Dude,
I called the election committee. What is it called? The election.
Just check it out. Check it out. I'm not stupid and I'm not lying.
Well, I called Wisconsin election, and they said they don't just send out ballots unless you request one. So we got a request form sent to our house with my name on it and my wife's name on it, but we didn't send it back to request the ballot. So I'm going to early vote.
Well, I heard that Trump is trying to slow the mail-in ballots down
He is.
by taking out the mailboxes and something else he was doing too. But I know he took up a lot of the mailboxes off the street.
Yeah,
Oh, they do that. They do that every year, though, man. I've seen a thing on last night about that.
2013.
I'll be pissed off if they take mine because mine was specifically gotten to be able to get medication packages in.
Yeah, it's fucking a lot of that stuff up, man. Because I'm waiting on a piece of mail. It's been a whole
Okay,
week.
where did you hear this from, Dre? Where
Well,
did you
usually
hear
they're
this
taking them
from?
from places where they don't service.
I want to know
Because a lot
what
of people are
source, Dre.
using
That you heard it from.
That's BS.
You don't realize that you don't need to mail them to drop off them ballots. You can just mail them.
The post
See,
office.
here in Oregon, we vote all by mail, and we have specific mailbox just for ballots, white mail. You put your ballot in a white mailbox. That's just for ballots.
There isn't a place
Hold up.
where
I think the channel
there's
master.
a place in this country where the United
Mo is
States post
trying
office
to
doesn't
say,
serve.
y'all. Mo is trying to say,
Yeah.
please let him speak.
Yeah, because they were closing post offices in the.
That's what I'm saying.
Closing post office.
Trump is doing that.
It's been going on, Dre. It's been going on.
Yeah. Well, I know why he's.
And the postmaster said whatever they were doing. It's been going on for a while. They said they're going to stop all changes until after the election. He gave testimony in the House.
I don't trust the postmaster either
I don't
because
trust none of this shit.
he got his 25 million.
And it's not just that, but they're also
Trump
taking out sorting machines.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. They were taking out the machines too. That's what I was. That's the other thing.
I got you, Dre. I know what you're talking about. But they said they were maintenance. So I don't know.
Yeah. Right. I'll find time to do maintenance. So you know
When
why
I
he's
send
doing
stuff
it.
to people, they don't always get what I send in the mail. So I don't trust them anyway.
So who really sends
If I want to get
mail
something,
anyway?
I'll send it UPS or something. No.
That's the best way to do it right now.
Yeah,
FedEx or UPS.
Yeah, because the visitor office isn't reliable. It hasn't been for a long time. 2 months ago, I got medicine in the mail.
You know what they should put on the ballots instead of being a ballot coming to your house? They should put on final notice on it, and then it's gonna get to your house no matter what. You know how them bills be coming.
Yeah, make sure that shit gets to you, don't they?
I couldn't even hear John. What did you say, John? You got to speak up a little bit.
Which John?
Can y'all hear when Mo talks, or do you not hear the mic on this end?
I was hearing them. I don't know.
Asked you, and I heard Mo say something, and I was telling everybody to be quiet so I can hear.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a PSA. When Mo talks, shut the fuck up. He'll be back shortly.
Who gonna be back shortly?
Kelly, what was that all about?
Cause I hear him trying to talk and say stuff, and everybody's just talking over him like they can't hear. So first, I wanted to ask, can everybody hear? And then I want to say, shut the fuck up when he talks.
I never heard him.
Okay, I haven't heard him say anything.
Tell Reese stop doing that.
Kelly,
That's the only reason why. That's why I
He
have
needs
to
an
let that
amplified
come.
microphone.
Hey Mo,
Amplified microphone.
Mo, stop doing that nasty shit in the background, and we can hear you.
Ain't nobody doing no nasty shit, fucker.
That's why we can't hear Mo.
He's paying a water bill.
Let me yell in the motherfucking mic.
Yeah, I was sure. That's why I asked him where did that come from. Like,
No, I told him.
I didn't hear most.
Tell him, girl.
Like, God damn it, I'm nice, but I ain't that fucking nice.
Kelly, I know you're a gangster. I already know.
Yeah. I'm retired.
I know. It's just like everybody talks about everybody. And I'm like,
No, you
hey,
just
give this person a chance to talk. And I heard Mo in there. He kept saying something, and I'm like, everybody
oh
be
sure,
quiet.
Lisa.
Something.
Sure you do, Lisa.
Did I not, Dre? Did I not say something?
I was about to say something until you cut me off. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Man, everybody like bad tonight or something.
That's
I
because
can't
everybody
hear you,
on the
Dre.
goddamn phone right now.
You're talking too close to the mic.
It's because everybody on their phone. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Everybody. Some of y'all got Androids. I still got an Android shit.
I'm on an Android. You damn right. My kid falling asleep with the laptop in front of her head.
What should I test and see?
I have I'm on my laptop.
Hey Mo,
Sometimes
hey
I'm on
Mo,
my
you did
phone.
a rant. Hey Mo, you did a rant earlier. You said that black people can be racist.
Yeah, I said that.
Well,
You disagree, Dre? You disagree, Dre?
well, in the definition of racism, black people can't be racist by definition. No.
You know what, Dre? I can respectfully disagree with you on that. So let's talk about this.
No. What I'm saying is, racism is systemic. Okay, it's an institution.
So black people can't be racist?
They could be bigots, they could be prejudiced, but they can't be racist.
Oh, I know
a lot of racist black people.
Because hold on, see y'all looking at because someone don't like somebody because of their color. That is not racism, dude. That's being prejudiced or bigoted. Racism is a system of power, man, where you can control people. We can't control white people.
Wait,
we have no way.
It's a person who shows or feels discrimination or prejudice.
Okay, that's true. Now keep going though. There's two definitions now. Keep going.
Okay. Where other races or who believe that a particular race is superior to another.
Okay. Now what's the other definition? There should be two of them.
What's the actual let's see. Let's go to the actual Webster definition of racism. A race is a fundamental determinant of human traits and capacities and the racial differences produce an inherent superiority of a particular race.
That's racism. That's still prejudice. Racism is still all the same.
So have you ever heard of black supremacy?
Yes, BLM.
Dude, that's not fucking black supremacy. That's not black supremacy, dude.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
That is not black supremacy, dude.
Shots fired.
BLM is not going around oppressing white people. Or telling white people where they can live, and they don't have police to release out on people who kick their ass.
Well, then what is
black people can be president?
Then why are they
bro, hold on. If you listen to what I'm saying, black people can be prejudiced. They can be bigots.
Don't make me go on my computer,
but
bro.
they cannot be racist, dude. By definition, we cannot be racist, dude.
You got to be in a position of power. Someone.
Thank you, John. John. Could you say that again, John? Could you say it again,
You got
John?
to be in a position of power over someone.
Thank you. Thank you.
And most of us aren't even in a fucking position.
Okay, then you're not racist. You're a bigot.
Yeah, I'll take the bigot card.
Okay, but you're not racist.
Dre, you looping all black people in one category and all white people in one category.
No, I'm not.
They can be racist.
No, they can't.
A rich black person.
Oh my God.
Racist. You can be racist.
Just because they got money that makes them racist?
A person with power.
You still can't. Hold on. You still can't control what white people do or where they live.
White people
You
can't.
can't tell them they can't vote because you black and you got money. Are you serious?
You can't tell me, or you can't tell a black person he can't vote.
Dude, y'all don't know what racism is, man. Y'all don't know what racism.
That power.
Racism is not just being a bigot, man. That's part of it, but it's not. That's not the whole definition of it.
I met black racists, and I don't want to point fingers.
Okay, so you mean hold on? So you mean to tell me you know some black people that can control white people and what they do and where they live and where they work?
You know some white people that can do that?
Yeah.
I don't.
They're doing it. They're doing it now. Why do you think this country is in the state it's in now?
I don't know any white person that can
or are you living under a rock? Are you living under a rock or something? have you not seen what's been going on for the last 6 months?
Shots fired.
Dude, I mean, you sound like you just out of touch with reality, dude.
Who control you now?
The government controls you.
No,
The government is systemic. The government is racist. Period.
Nobody controls me. I got kicked off of Facebook, and I'm getting ready to go back on and say fuck them.
Okay, you got kicked off though, so that is control.
I'm trying to figure out.
Hey, what we say? Hey, you think
Dude, you sound like Chris Tuck on Friday right now, man. They kicked me off, but I'll be back on there again.
Tonight.
I was just starting to like you, my guy, but now you done fell off.
They kicked me off. They kicked me off, but I'll be back on there again.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, watch me, motherfucker, my motherfucker Zuckerberg.
Say this shit for the Rumble for
shoot. My thing was like, dear Mr. Zuckerberg, fuck you.
That mic.
Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me, man. You need to ask the cats at my job. I tell them, if I'm in the right, we're gonna write you up. I was like, please write me up. Here's my pen. Me and you will go to the supervisor together, and he didn't because I called his fucking bluff. Because I know when I know
you just got lucky, dude.
Trust me.
You just got lucky. That's all that was.
I know I ain't lucky. I don't give a fuck. That's what it is. Seriously, I don't.
See, be careful, lose your job.
Ask my mammy. My mom knows I don't give a fuck. They don't like to talk to me because I'll tell them the truth. I'm the most 100% Negro you will ever fucking meet.
So Kelly, did you ever find the other definition?
I didn't fucking look for it. I looked for two.
Oh, that's for a dog I was scared of. That motherfucker mean.
But let me get off here, man. I gotta go to work. Yo, Mo, hit me up on Sunday.
I got you, bro.
Or so I'll hit you up on Sunday.
All right.
Have a good night at work, Vinci.
Yeah,
have
man.
a good night, and God bless.
All right, later.
Hey Mo, are you share the wedding tomorrow?
Yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow.
What?
Why is
YouTube?
Mike?
It might be recorded.
That's gonna be
John,
that's
why
gonna
is your
be so
mic?
awesome to see.
Why does your mic always speak double?
I'm on my
mic. Yeah, your mic is always saying double. Like when you talk, it says
The
twice.
last couple times you've been on the panel, it's like echoing. I don't know what happened. Did you change something or?
No.
That's Mikey guy.
I know, but
No.
he's
Who?
the same one before.
Who's Mike?
John.
The only thing I am, the new one now is the headphones. But before it was my tooth. Said he heard earlier, so we switched to the headphones.
Now it's that's like
It's
echo.
doing it now.
Yeah,
So like you said it twice.
it's weird.
It's probably
I don't
my
even
browser
hear it on
for
my
stream
side.
for StreamYard.
Weird.
It's probably the browser I'm using for StreamYard.
You don't have another
You
browser?
know what? Let me try a different browser.
Try Safari.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
My span nigga will be back.
According to your definition, Dan, we ain't gonna never fix racism, Dan.
We're not. It's not going to be fixed because it's an institution, man.
So then why do we go? Why we play the game then?
It is a game. Exactly. It is a game.
No, I know it's a game. I'm saying, so why
It
are
is
we
a,
playing?
I agree. It is a game. We are all part of that game. It's like we're all pieces on a chessboard, and it's disgusting. We're all being used.
Yeah, that's true. I think they want a race riot. I think they want a race riot. They want it. This is why you continuously see black men murdered by police, and it's just to add fuel to the fire. It gets worse and worse. They just had a guy recently in New York. He had mental illness. They put a bag over his head and suffocated him to death. Now,
Is this any better?
yeah, that's a lot better, John.
I didn't.
I think they were triggered by my other picture.
Really
it was
didn't
my
see
other
that
picture.
one. Honestly, I didn't.
Yep.
But I'm just saying, evil is evil, and I'm gonna tell you something. I encourage everybody to watch the movies, the new world, where cops are involved.
Yes, that's true.
Servicemen are involved. And when I seen that movie, I was horrified. Horrified.
What movie was that, Lisa?
It doesn't matter the skin color. There were different people in there in this movie.
What is the name of the movie, Lisa?
I'm telling you.
Lisa, what was the name of the movie?
Coming is the new world order, and we're all done.
Lisa, what was the name of the movie? I guess they can't hear me.
Well, Carolyn said Red Dawn in the chat room.
Is that the name of it? What happened to Carolyn?
No, she'll be back. She must have had a bad connection.
Yeah, everybody's having problems with connections.
There's also the
Lisa
movie
can-
1984. 1984 is another one that is talking about that.
Hey, before I say something, hey, Dre, John, everybody, people are getting triggered that I got Dre on my shit, man. And these motherfuckers piss me the fuck off. This is my motherfucking platform. I do the fuck I want to do. And I'm tired of you dumb motherfuckers, MAGA bots on your bullshit too.
Is that why Joker's not here?
Yeah, Joker, he's a bitch ass nigga, and I said it.
Reese,
That's not. The thing I don't
Can
like.
I say something?
Yes.
He just. I'm not defending him or nothing.
No,
but he
he's
felt that because his name. Can I? I'm not defending him. Can you please just listen?
But he shouldn't put me on blast.
He felt like because he's Native American, he was being attacked, and I tried to address this with him. This thick skin only. So I'm not getting involved. I said what I said, and nobody's gonna use that against me because I won't put up with it. But he felt because he was Native American.
It was because Drake called him a $5 Indian. Drake called him a $5 Indian, and he got triggered.
Well, he shouldn't have been. And he shouldn't have been talking shit about me. That's why.
But you know,
hey, Drake, stop
it was
being
a
racist.
joke. Okay.
That's not racist.
But
Yes,
to
it's
say
true.
that he
That's
was,
not racist.
I don't like bringing up the word or using the John, can I finish? I would appreciate it.
John's not talking.
The other
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying.
Hey, but it's all good though. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it is. It's just like people get upset over the simplest thing. Yeah, he said it. So
there's no need to.
don't say somebody is. I don't like using that term because it irritates the hell out of me. The term black or anything, because I see people as one.
I know,
That's
but
me.
everybody has a voice.
I don't go down that lane. I don't see skin color.
I just wish you would have
That's
hit
it.
the link.
But when you say that a Native American is black, or they're not. I know a true Native American. His name is Leo, and he doesn't look.
Hey, but to me, But to me, people should have. You know what?
Skid.
I always said back in the days, we said, "Why didn't you recognize yourself?"
I'm not
Why
gonna
didn't
be
you
one of them
recognize
motherfuckers.
yourself?
I see color all the time.
I don't see color
every day.
But that's the game.
I'm not gonna be one of them motherfuckers who say they.
What Dre was saying was is that the government said that they were black. They registered them as black. That's what Dre was saying.
Hey, hold on, yo, Mo's trying to say something. Yo, Mo's trying to say something. This is his channel.
Of course.
Okay, if you let him talk, Lisa.
I'm gonna mute everybody. Y'all know I don't have to do that. So everybody shut the fuck up and let me motherfucking talk. But what I'm saying is motherfuckers recognize. They need to recognize what motherfucker real is. I said this is called thick skin only. That means this is not a political platform, motherfucker. It's not. I say what the fuck I want to say on here. I do what the fuck I want to do. I am not, look, I'm not your everyday politician. I'm not your everyday conservative. I'm not. I'm a hood nigga.
A real nigga.
For real, Joe. I'm a hood nigga. And that's what I always was and always will be. I will always be a hood nigga. I will always call out bullshit on both sides.
Even if it's your bullshit.
Right.
What you mean by bullshit?
If you call out
What you mean? I'm triggered. What are you talking about?
Bullshit.
My bullshit. What's my bullshit?
That you can invite this motherfucking wedding.
Nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
Yeah, I live in the hood. I lived in the hood, Mo, so I know. I feel you, bro. I feel. I try not to get like deep in depth with everybody. I just try to lay low, and I try to tell people this is the way. This is his channel.
You hear me? Why do they say?
John is trying to talk.
Why do they say they don't see color? They ain't racist. They don't see color. They do. I see color.
Fucking figure of speech. Damn.
It ain't no figure of speech. That make them look really stupid.
But I said this 1,000 times. There's no such thing as white people or black people or yellow or whatever fucking color you want to call it. There's no such. People don't come in the crayon box.
I know, but we've used them terms. We do.
Yes, because we have been trained and conditioned to do that. So it's a force of habit. But nobody is a color. Nobody's a color. We're all human beings. We're one.
Start labeling people by class. How much money they got.
They did that back in the day, and it didn't work too well.
I think we should do that.
Well, then we'll have back to the days of the lords and the ladies and the people being the serfs and peons.
It ain't too far away because they still treat
these people are hilarious in the chat room. He said James tries to exert his power over people to browbeat them into submission. I browbeat people into submission? That's a new one on me.
I don't think so.
I browbeat people into submission, they say.
She said we all fart the same. God love her.
That's crazy, dude. Andre is a racist. I've never said a racist thing towards anybody.
I let you rub on. You give people the wrong rub, man.
No, I'm just keeping real, man. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I ain't none of that shit. I'm right down the middle.
They just don't like cops killing people, and cops killing people of color more than anybody else.
But the numbers do not show that.
That is not true, Kelly. You can't
The
go
numbers,
off those
the
demographics.
rates
That's
of
bullshit.
the rates that white people are killed by white police officers is higher because there are more of us in this country.
Right.
The
I don't
rates
even believe that.
that people of color are killed are 5 to 10, basically 5 to 10.
In
So
2019,
I think there's more Mexicans in America than anybody.
But let me tell
At
y'all
this
this.
point, right.
I
believe
say
I
that
don't think that they're more white people. I think they're more Mexicans than anybody.
Yes,
I think that
agree.
more black people get killed than white folks because a lot of it is not being reported accurately. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing to report.
If we don't have video recordings of most of these shootings, we won't believe the shootings. It's be in the dark.
I don't believe in numbers. I think it's a lot of bullshit they feed you to throw you off.
Of what?
Like saying there are more white people in this country than anybody. I don't believe that. I think there's more Mexicans here than any race.
I agree.
Well, at this point, them just doing the census, that's going to prove it.
For a
So
very,
that right
very
there,
long
so that right there throws that there are more white people being killed right there. That kills that. It can't be possible.
Okay, then we would have to just throw it. If we're not going to believe those statistics, then we're just.
You know what you gotta understand is something, Kelly. Every time black people make a point to something, they always find something to contradict it. They always try to find something to offset it, even if it's a fucking lie. They will say, just like I don't want to trigger Mo, but they made up the term "white lives matter." Oh, all lives matter. Should I say? Oh, they say all lives matter. If all lives matter, we wouldn't be saying Black Lives Matter. We wouldn't be saying it.
We would be.
So that's a bunch of bullshit, man.
True.
Okay. If the reason people are saying this is because of the systemic police brutality and racism in the department. So did you see the recent one in New York where they put the bag over the guy's head and killed him?
Yeah.
Yep. Rochester.
Dude,
We were
that's
showing it
horrible.
earlier.
That's horrible. They're
Has
not
that been
doing white
happening,
people
Trey?
like that.
This ain't.
No,
Have that been happening?
I've never seen them do it like that.
It's called a spit bag.
Yeah, but he
Didn't they
wasn't
say
spitting.
he had a mental
wasn't
disability
spitting.
or something?
Right,
Yeah, but he wasn't spitting.
That
He
is
wasn't
not
spitting. And these people that are being killed while they're handcuffed. That is the thing that is blowing me away. You can't say he's resisting. You can't say any of that. The man is handcuffed. Then they
And he
put
was
their
naked.
and then he got on his head with both of his hands and holding his head down to the ground until the guy died. Okay, that's murder to me.
That's murder.
Because once you handcuff the man,
You're
he
responsible.
should. That's right. There's nothing he could do to resist you. I just don't see
Okay,
where he was. He was totally cooperative.
Okay,
No,
spitting
no, he
on-
was not. No, he was not.
So what would make them put a spit bag on this?
Because they wanted to kill him, Kelly.
Okay, well then they'll have to deal with the consequence.
Okay.
They
and
also
that's the
claimed that
problem.
he
Kelly,
was
okay.
corona positive, and that's why they put the spit mask on
Kelly,
him.
and that's the problem, Kelly. They're not being held responsible. I know you can see that, Kelly. You're smart
It's not
enough.
like I've never seen it before in my life. Of course.
Hold on.
No,
Oh, yeah,
Carolyn
that's-
said it. Carolyn said the reason. It was because of
Kelly,
COVID-19.
that's sad. Well, this is becoming you're getting used to this. That's
It
sad.
was for COVID-19 they put the mask on him.
That is bullshit. I don't believe it. I've never seen them do it to anybody.
They could put the mask on them, but not a plastic bag. Come on now.
It was
No,
like
it's a spit mask. It's like a mesh bag, and it has.
well, they killed him. They put it on his head and they killed him.
This is the thing. This is the other trick bag. Okay.
I have seen them do it though. but
So that
not
proves
like
that masks are dangerous, then, right? So we,
No, I thought
No,
That
yeah, it's
just proves
dangerous.
that suffocation is dangerous.
Listen, the guy died from asphyxiation, okay? And it's dangerous when you put it on someone's head and you take both of your hands and hold their face to the ground until they stop breathing. The mask itself is not dangerous. They just put it on and leave him alone. They put it on and they made it their business to hold his face to the ground until he stopped breathing. That was murder right there, okay?
You have to be held accountable.
Kelly, they're not being held accountable.
When did this
None
happen?
of these police are being held accountable.
This happened.
I got a friend that got.
It
I
doesn't
got
happen overnight.
They
Kelly,
need to
Kelly,
be held accountable, period.
Kelly, I got a friend that got shot in the back 4 times as a bouncer when he apprehended one of the guys and shot the club up. This guy is still at home with his fucking family. He's not. These police are not being held accountable,
Okay,
and that is the problem. That is the problem.
What did his family do? I know it was wrong, but I'm curious to know
What do you mean? What his family do? The thing is, what he did.
It was wrong, but what did his family do in the follow up? I'm just curious.
Well, they're suing the city of Chicago. I mean, sorry, Methalonian. They're suing because he's from Chicago, but he was in Methalonian bouncing.
Because a dead man tells no tales. So it's fucked up. I get it. I'm not that I'm not acknowledging.
But you can't just blase. Okay, yeah, it was sad. That's Kelly. These people are supposed to uphold the law. He was doing his job, and he got killed in the process of doing his job.
I get it.
Once they put the handcuffs on him, they're responsible. That's it. Liability falls on them.
That's right.
Because you've taken him into custody. So
because you know the law. You know the law, John.
You're supposed to keep him healthy and fit.
Okay.
You know?
I'm not arguing that. All I'm saying is they'll have to deal with. That's the same thing I'm saying. I'm just not.
Kelly, they're not being held accountable. That's my point. They're not being held accountable.
Hey, Mo.
That is where people are getting pissed.
Well, I'll tell you
because
what, if the scenario
they're not being held accountable.
If the scenario like that happened to one of my family members, I wouldn't be sleeping at night.
They do protest. They protest. They talk to Miss Fox or whatever her name is. She's not doing a goddamn thing about it.
In Chicago,
I'm pissed at her right now. I'm really pissed at her. No, Fox.
Oh yeah, the DA.
She's not doing anything about it. Okay, and this has been almost it's been 2 years as of this year. He's been dead, and this guy's been home with his family.
Has anybody realized, and I'm not trying to be mean, but has anybody realized that Chicago does not, especially Chicago, gives no fucks about life?
Okay, don't you think that's a problem?
Yes, that's a huge problem. I've been saying for years to yank everybody out of fucking office and replace them. Everybody from elders.
Is anything going to change? No. There has been different people in office now. Lightfoot, there's no Rahul Manuel now, and it's still the same systemic bullshit going on.
I would get the fuck out of there.
Chicago's corrupt. Period. And if you're not playing their game, they will get you out of there.
And a lot of people can't afford to move. That's
okay, have I ever told you? Well, that's what resource-rich cities are.
Yeah.
But have I ever told you the story about me in DC? And I keep telling people this to tell them that it's possible. I kept calling. I was unhappy with the situation within the federal government. You know what I did? I kept fucking calling them for 3 to 6 months until one person would listen. Guess what they did? They put the motherfucker on an airplane and flew him right here. No questions asked. You have to stay on them. There is no sleeping. You have to keep at it. It's unfortunate. I know it sucks, but that's the way this fucking country runs, man.
Yeah, this family does protest, and they talk to Kim Fox. They talk to different politicians, activists. They have been involved in trying to get some justice for him.
This shit did not start.
And there's nothing's being done about it.
They need more people. They need to get. I mean, they
don't care.
And they tried to tarnish his image. Tried to make him. This guy had a clean record. I know him since he was a kid.
They have to go over their head. Get the feds involved. Chicago ain't working for them. They have to go over their head.
I agree. Supreme Court, if they have to.
Exactly.
I agree with you, Kelly. I understand what you're saying.
Call the Civil Rights Division at the DOJ. They should take care of that.
I wish it was less simple.
That's what they called in in Ferguson. They called in
because he deserves justice, man.
Yes, it's not going to be simple, but that's part of it. It takes work. You have to keep at it, keep at it, keep at it, keep at it. It gets relentless. You get tired out sometimes, but you have to keep doing it.
Yeah. It took a year to a year and a half for the Obama DOJ to go in and investigate Ferguson and root out all the problems they had. So it takes time to.
I mean, why does it take that long? It shouldn't take that long.
Because they get statements, they get forensics, they get, they go through all the stuff. It
Well,
takes time.
Rome wasn't built in a day. That's how it is.
And government doesn't go fast. Everybody, it's like,
No,
it's just
they
a
just
job.
get
The
involved.
heart's not always in it.
Okay. And before I end this, Freddie Ring, you got something to say? I haven't heard you. Freddie Ring.
Are you guys able to hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just taking it in. So, so Andre, I got something to pick with you. Okay, so you said that you've never said a racist thing to anybody ever.
Nope. I haven't.
Okay. Well, there's a first time for everything. Listen, just because my family is from south of the border doesn't mean we're Mexican. Okay? There's a lot of people.
Where's this coming from, though?
Whoa.
I never said nothing about you.
Hold on. You didn't say nothing about me, but you said something about a race of people. You said that you think that there are more Mexicans in the United States than everybody else. Okay, so here's the thing, brother. We're not all Mexican. Okay, there's people from Guatemala, El Salvador, Panama,
Dominican
Bolivia,
Republic, Puerto Rican.
Dominican Republic.
I'm from Humboldt Park.
Okay. Well, I don't care where you're from. You just said the first racist thing that you.
That is not racist. That's happens to be a fact, my man.
No, it is not a fact. There are not more Mexicans. Mexican is a nationality. That's people from Mexico.
Okay, and they're here in America.
Yeah, well, they are here in America, but they're not.
Okay, so what are you saying?
There's not more Mexicans than white people.
Okay, let me tell you. The prediction was by 2020 there will be more Mexicans in America.
No, that is untrue.
Okay,
that is not what they're saying. They're saying there will be more Hispanics.
Exactly, Hispanic.
Okay. Not Mexican.
That's not. But that's not what they said. They said Mexicans.
No. I'm correcting the record. Then I'm correcting the record. They're talking about
they're not just grabbing Hispanics and throwing them in cages right now. They got Mexicans separating from their children.
Absolutely.
Not Hispanics.
Ray, listen. If you listen, you learn something. Okay. First of all,
I think you need to listen, buddy.
No, I'm Hispanic, bro.
Okay, that don't mean you know every fucking thing.
Okay, bro. Well, I know that Mexicans are Hispanic.
Okay, Mexicans are being targeted right now and being deported.
That is not true.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Listen, bro, you're not going to tell me about my people. I'm not
okay,
all
I know they got them in camps.
Okay.
Right now, and they're separating children from their mothers and fathers.
That's not true.
There's a Mexican.
Because
Mexicans.
But that's not Mexicans. Actually,
Mexican
Mexican
immigration is not true. What do you mean it's not true? What do you mean it's not true?
Mexican immigration is dropped, actually.
This is lit tonight. Shots fired.
Are you out of your fucking mind, dude? Come on, it's not true.
It's not true.
Look, man, if you're gonna come at me, you better come correct. And you're
yeah, you better come correct because I know what I'm talking about. I'm not.
You have no idea. I've been listening for the last 30
I'm not
minutes.
just making this up, dude.
And you've been making shit up, giving false information.
Oh man, get the fuck out of here.
You tripping, homie. You tripping.
No, you don't know what you're talking about, man.
No, you don't know what you're
trying to make me look
racist. You already know what it is. You are racist.
It's not working.
Okay?
It's not working, dude.
Ask any Hispanic what you said.
Do your research. Do your research, man.
As fuck.
You do your research, dude.
Right.
What's up, man?
They are separating kids from adults, but they only doing it if you can't prove that's your child. There's a lot of sex trafficking coming from Mexico right now.
Right.
A lot of people are taking.
No. America is doing a lot of sex trafficking.
They are.
It's not coming from Mexico.
Listen,
man, you better get up on a piece of gate and all this other shit that's going on.
Do you want a coyote?
It's not over. It's not over. Jeffrey Epstein, they just started. This shit's not over. Who said that?
a lot of
Trey.
men
What
It
you
just
said
started.
was
with
racist.
people they
Period.
don't
End
know.
of story.
That was not racist, dude. That's a
I
fact.
said
What you
all
said was
And you
over.
can go
racist.
look that up. You can go look it up. Go
I
look it up.
am.
I'm not
I
making it
talk, I
up.
talk
Yeah.
about this stuff all the time, man.
Okay, well,
I
I'm not
research
making it
all
up.
day. Yes, you are.
No, I'm
Well,
not
you know
making
what?
it
You know
up.
what, Dre? You know what, Dre?
So you mean to tell me they didn't say that by 2020?
It
They
said,
didn't say that.
no, it said Hispanics. Mexicans a
No,
nationality. I'm just
yeah,
trying to
dude. They
educate
didn't
you.
say. They did not say Hispanics.
Bro,
They said
bro,
Mexicans.
look at a
And
map.
that's why they're talking about building walls, and that's why they're
Look,
throwing these people in camps, dude.
look,
And you
look
can't
at
sit
a
here and
look at
tell
a
me
map, homie.
they're not
Look at
grabbing
a map.
Dominicans. They're not grabbing Puerto Ricans. They're not grabbing any other
You want to
Spanish
know
race
why?
but Mexicans.
Because they're in the Caribbean, you dumbass.
No, you sound fucking
Okay?
stupid, dude.
I'm
You
sorry,
talking
man.
about
You're an
Hispanics, but they're not.
ignorant
Oh shit!
They're not
dumbass.
attacking. They're not attacking Hispanics. They're attacking Mexicans. You sound like a dumb
Wow.
fuck, dude.
I'm
You come
Mexican,
on here
bro.
like you the ambassador for Spanish people. You don't know a motherfucking
Well,
thing,
you
dude.
ain't the ambassador for black
You
people,
sound like a
motherfucker.
fucking moron. You sound like a
Fuck
moron,
you.
dude.
That's all you can say
You
because you
sound like a
can't sit there and
moron,
actually
dude. Because
debate
you
me with
no,
facts
because
because
you don't know
you
because you
are
don't
a
know what you're
moron.
talking
You
about.
can't do it. And that's
You
why
don't
I
have
know
any
I'm winning the
facts.
argument simply because
You
you
don't
can't
have
help
any
me get
facts.
facts. I told
You're
you
not
the
winning
facts,
no argument.
simple
You
facts
haven't
that
presented.
Mexicans
You
are
haven't presented one
Hispanic,
fact.
and
You
you
haven't
can't take
presented
it.
one
You're
fact.
losing an
You
argument,
haven't.
and you can't take
You
it. You have to
haven't
act like a
presented
little
one
fucking
fact.
bitch. You have to act like a
Okay.
little fucking child.
Okay,
Why
whatever.
don't you go
You
to
can
your
call
fucking
names.
mama, suck on her
Call
titties,
names. You ain't
okay?
one shit,
Why
you
don't you
little
do that?
faggot.
Man, you ain't
You
shit.
ain't one
You're a
nothing, little
racist
faggot. Shut
motherfucker.
up.
That's what you are.
You don't
A
know
racist
shit.
bitch.
You don't
Put
know
a
nothing,
KKK
dude.
fucking hat on your
You
head.
don't
That's
know
what you
nothing.
are. A fucking
Okay, all you doing is calling
bitch.
names. You're calling names. What fact have
You were
you
just
stated?
calling me names, you jackass.
What fact have you stated? After you call me a name, you punk.
Oh, wait, what did I do?
What fact have you stated?
You just lucky.
You haven't stated one fact. You got on here calling names and getting defensive. You got on here calling names and getting defensive like a little pussy, man.
Because you a little bitch is why. Because you're
Shut
wrong.
your
You
faggot
don't
ass
want
up.
to admit it.
You're a faggot, dude. You're a faggot, man.
There
Shut
we
up.
go. Now
You
we're
don't even know what you're talking about.
now we're talking. Now we're talking about being a faggot.
Okay, that's what you are.
Yeah.
Because that's what you are.
My wife would be disappointed.
You got in here with your panties up your ass talking about I'm a racist, talking about Hispanics. I haven't said anything derogatory about Hispanic people.
Okay.
Time to get my hip
Hold on.
on.
I'm muting everybody. I'm muting everybody. Everybody be calm. We can't drop the F-bomb on here. Let's regroup everybody. All right. Next.
I don't see nobody else being deported but Mexicans. They ain't deporting no Puerto Ricans or Hondurans or whatever the motherfuckers you talking about. I don't see them being deported.
Look at a map, dude.
Down just a little bit.
I don't need to look at a map, you fucking idiot.
Now you're a moron.
What is
Let's
looking
try
at
to
a map gonna
educate
do?
yourself.
What is map gonna do, man?
Because
That's
you'll see
not
that
proving
there's
my
more than
point.
one country south of the border. That's what
Okay, so why aren't they deporting them?
because they are.
They're not.
Okay, you want to look, man.
They're not, man.
Where I
come
live,
on
I
here,
live in California.
You come up here with your panties in your ass like I'm offending you, and I have said nothing racist toward anybody.
Yes, you did.
All I did was state a
trying
fact.
to educate you.
I stated a fact. I stated
but
you can't
don't want to
educate
listen.
me.
You
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's because you're.
I'm not going to listen. You don't know what you're talking about. You in your feelings.
You're a
in your
moron.
feelings.
Okay.
You're in your feelings.
Your mama didn't
and
shoot
you
you,
saying,
right?
See, now you want to attack my family, and you don't know nothing about me because you're a little faggot with your panties up your ass. You need to shut up. You little pussy. You don't know what you're talking about.
Can we all get along?
No, not with Andre.
You ain't making no point. You're not making a point.
Because he's talking.
Okay.
He just wants to scream and yell over everybody.
State a fact.
He's a bully.
You ain't stated a fact yet.
Wait, I didn't even hear. What did you say? What did you say, Letford?
Okay. So my contention is simply this. What Andre is doing is conflating. Here we go.
This fucking guy,
Here,
man.
because I want to know.
State your facts, man. Stop saying my name. What point are you trying to make?
You're a
Because
racist.
you're not doing it. You can sit here and say that all day, but that's just talk. You're not proving anything.
Andre,
I haven't said anything racist toward anybody.
Well,
No, fuck this guy, man. Fuck him.
You know, have
Fuck him.
Racist pig is what he is.
No, I'm not racist. You're a sensitive bitch. That's what you are.
Hey, can we just
Hey, get your panties out your ass, you little faggot.
Hey, okay. I'm about to end the stream, y'all. Hey,
I'm getting sick of these guys, man. All this time I'm racist. I ain't saying nothing racist towards anybody. It's a fact.
Pig.
It's a fact. Mexicans are the majority by 2020. It's a fact.
Can I show something, please?
Look, man, you can look it up, and then when you find the facts,
No, you look it up, man. Don't be telling. I ain't gotta apologize. I'll never apologize to you because you don't know what you're talking about.
You're gonna need to.
You don't know what you're talking about. No, you're a fucking moron, dude. You got on here in your feelings,
it's like,
talking about what you think,
it's like me trying to tell you about black culture.
About what you think, and oh, he's a racist. He's a racist. I can say you're a racist.
How is that?
I can say you are.
What's one thing that I've said is racist?
Okay, then you didn't say. I didn't say anything racist, but you keep saying I am. I stated a fact.
Because you did say something.
And
racist.
people on the panel agree with me. Mexicans are the majority in this country.
They're not.
That's why they're building walls. That's why they're trying to deport them. Okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. You haven't done the research.
It's facts. No facts.
You haven't studied anything. You're a fucking idiot, dude.
No, you're a fucking moron. Okay.
Nah, man,
you don't have
shut
any
up,
clues to
man.
what you're talking about. Why don't you shut the fuck up,
Get your panties out your ass. Stop acting like a little bitch,
motherfucker?
man.
I got your mic. I got your mama.
Shut your faggot up.
I got.
See, now you want to go mom. That shows you're immature. See, you're immature. You're immature. I can say your mama suck black dick. Now, how about that?
Talking.
This fucker's a bitch.
Oh, you a little faggot ass motherfucker.
Look,
All in your feelings. I'll beat your ass, man.